Hello, everybody. What is up? It is Colin here to bring you another edition of Talking Ball. Welcome. Good to have you here. Um, I don't know if you saw originally, I was going to do a different show today. I'm planning a show about Postacoglu's life, his life journey, his play style. But I think I'm going to do that as a pre recorded video. I think that would actually translate better to a pre recorded video than it would to a live stream. So instead, with the news of Mr. Hyungmin Sun, I thought I would come and I would talk to you guys, and we would do a show at a weird, different time of the day. Maybe catch some people we usually can't catch due to work or other, life obligations. So yeah, everybody, hope you are having a good beginning to your week. It is Tuesday still, where I am. Let me know what day is it for you? Not just what time is it, what day is it? And we will go through. We've got some people in the comments already. I went ahead and I put the link to become a member in both on the LTL Cockerel and Talking Ball. That is because members are allowed to join in this episode. We usually don't have a show at the time of day that our Aussie friends can come in and say hey. So we've got the link in there. So for all members to join in the show, come and do it. The link is in the members section on YouTube. Jazz Fusion says, what did Sonny decide? That is in reference to the title of the video. Tottenham decide to extend Sonny's contract. He says, what did Sonny decide? And as Sports is in the house saying, hey, and big up yourself. Big love. That's what I've been saying. I'm trying to say big love instead of big up. But big up and big love to you, Nippon. Big up, my friend. And Talking Beers here. Nick, what up, brother? Yeah, we just started, man. Like literally I started maybe less than a minute ago. So you were in it right at the beginning, dude. Since you're a member, of course, the member link, the link to join the show is in the member section of YouTube. So if you want to get in here, man, get in here. We would love to have you. We would love to have you, everyone. I'm sure you've heard the news. Everybody's probably heard the news. I was probably last on it. Been so busy today. Anything that could go wrong today for me did go wrong. It's one of those days. But guys, Sonny's contract, we've chosen, it looks like, to extend it by 1 year. And that was built into the contract. What do you guys think about that? I'm excited to hear everybody's take on it. I'm thrilled. I couldn't be more excited, honestly. Why not, right? I'm thrilled. It's really loud here, though. Let me just chill out. Oh, really loud. I mean, at your place. Okay, I thought you meant here, and I was like, oh shoot. I don't mind. Jazz Fusion is saying, "Oh, that's fine," and that's in regards to the 1 year extension on Sonny's contract. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good move to make. Shanada says, "Hello, Shanada, what up?" The link is in the member section if you want to join in. Since we didn't do a show last Tuesday that the Australians could come hang out in, I thought I would do something today. Maybe that would fit your time a little better. So if you want to jump in, say hey. The link is in the member section of the YouTube page. Talking Bear says he's at the training facility. Okay, well that makes sense. For anybody that doesn't know, Talking Beers kids play ball. They are ballers, and they're at training today. He's being training dad, just like Sun Heung-min's dad. So I tied it back in, guys. Sun Heung-min has had his contract extended by 1 year by the club. It was built into his contract. We had the option to do this. What does everybody think? Give me your take. Jazz Fusion says it's fine. It's fine. What do you guys think? Is everybody happy with that? Do you think that we should be looking to extend him further than this 1 year option that we've got? Or does it seem like maybe he's getting a little long in the tooth? Maybe it's time that we look to the future, a future without Sonny. Or will Sonny be here until he retires? It's all tough and impossible to guess, and impossible to not let emotion get involved. At least for me, I love the guy. Absolutely love him. He lives, breathes, bleeds Spurs. Excuse me, just like you and I do. and that is why he is so great. And everybody here is great. Just wanted to let you guys know. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you here at Talking Ball. Big up to you guys for being here and choosing to spend your day, evening, whatever we're working with here. Thank you for being here for it. Yeah, Shanetta, big up to you. And Talking Beer says at the training facility. Well, still, man, you know where the link is. You know where the link is. And for anybody that's just hopping in, the link is in the members section of the YouTube page if you would like to join in and talk all things Heung-min Son, as he got his contract extended today by 1 year, it looks like, by the club. And that hasn't been exactly announced, I don't think. But some more about Son. Son Heung-min dislocated his finger. Hold on, this is crazy. In a bust-up with teammate on the eve of South Korea's shock Asian Cup exit, the younger member of the squad ate their dinner quickly to enjoy a game of ping pong. However, Son wasn't happy with players leaving early, as meals are often seen as a chance for team bonding. PSG's Lee Kang-in was among the younger members Son took issue with. Jesus Christ! I'm just reading this. That is absolutely news to me. When did that come out? 4:45, a couple hours ago. Shit, had any of you guys heard that? That Sonny and Lee Kang-in looks like he's not coming to Spurs. Fuck. Did anybody else read that? That's hilarious. Leo says, my homie, hope all is well. Yeah, Leo, all is good, dude. Everything is well, you know, I mean, life is life, but I'm here, man, so that's good. Hey, Leo, as a member of La Familia, there's a link. You can definitely come and join the show. We would love to have you on, buddy. It is in the member section of YouTube, where I can just send it to you directly. But yeah, Leo, did you hear about Sonny's bust up with Lee Kang-in? Dislocated his finger apparently due to some disrespect. I love it. I love mean manager Sonny. I'm gonna look for some more Son stories. That was wonderful. Jazz Fusion said he had Ivory Coast win an AFCON, so you get the trophy, my man. You get the trophy. Wow. What do we give you? What are we gonna give you? Is there any way? How does Jacob make all the pretty things on United Spurs of America? He makes some hearts. Heart. No, I think my camera's just not good enough to do it. No worries, though. No worries. I hope everybody is good. Jazz Fusion, I know you're doing great. Elated on that win. Do you have any money on it? Did you put any scratch down? Did you win anything back? Let us know. Let us know. And spread the love if you got it. Spread the love if you got it. But yeah, everybody. Son Heung-min. Let me find the article detailing his new contract. Sonny Tottenham. From Cartilage Free Captain, who are reporting. And where the hell are they getting their info from? That's like an American thing. 1 second. But it just says, and credit to Cartilage Free Captain. I'm reading their article word for word here. Get ready. Son Heung-min will be staying at Tottenham Hotspur until at least the summer of 2026. Spurs club captain has only 1 year left on his current deal, but according to Matt Law, there we go, there's an extension built in that Tottenham will take advantage of. Writing in the Telegraph, Law reveals there's a clause inside his contract that the club can trigger for a 1 year extension that will keep him at the club until the end of the 25-26 season. According to Law, the club's in no hurry to trigger this clause. Sonny's perfectly happy at Spurs, happy enough that they may not even enter into negotiations about the extension clause until the end of the season. And it sure doesn't sound like these will be difficult talks. Sonny is said to be happy to extend his stay in North London for as long as the club wants him. It makes a lot of sense. There had been murmurs that Spurs wanted to open talks with Sonny's camp about extending his deal, but this may be what those rumors were about. not a proper extension, but kicking that can down the road another year. At that point, both Spurs and Sonny will likely reevaluate. Sonny will be 34 at that point, and it might be the appropriate time for him to either retire or move on to the last stop of his career, whatever that may be. Saddest sentence I've ever read, by the way. With Harry Kane in Germany, Sonny's now the face of the club, and while you can argue about whether or not it's a good idea to keep an aging, pace-dependent player like Sonny on until his mid-30s, in the midst of a youth movement under Ange Postecoglou, I, for one, won't be sorry to have his happy, smiling face around for as long as possible. Again, that was written by Dustin George Miller of Cartilage Free Captain, SB Nation. Big up to him. Big up to Sonny. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I think it's a good idea. No money, just bragging rights. Hey, that's all good. That's worth more than money sometimes. Bragging rights are good. Never let that go. Never let anybody forget that. Remind me every episode of the show. Also wanted to say though, guys, what do you think though? That sentence I read about the fact that we have a youth movement under Poch, Jesus Christ, we have a youth movement under Postecoglou. So keeping an aging Sonny, I mean, is that actually in the club's best interest? Is that in our best interest as a club? How long do we keep Sonny? And do you think that we are looking to replace him? Do you think any of these players we've been bringing in, any of these pacey, wide players are seen as a Sonny replacement in the future? Obviously not Werner, but I'm talking, I guess, Brennan Johnson. Is Brennan Johnson the club's idea of one day replacing Sonny? And if so, does that scare you? Scares me a bit. But he's still got so much time to turn it around. And everybody knows we got the best VJ in North London last weekend. So I don't know. Are you scared? Are you not? So we got 6 people in the house. Big up to every one of you guys. You are watching at a weird time, and really do appreciate having you. Appreciate having you. Big time. Let me put this back up and say again. Welcome one and all to Talking Ball. Jazz Fusion says, in the club's marketing interest, 34 would be a good time to cut the cord. Yeah, I mean, it's going to have to happen at some point, right? We can't keep Sonny forever. Can't keep him forever. As much as I'd love to, have his smiling face, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. Look at this. We've got one person who's going to come join us. Everybody loves her. I love her to death. Let's get her in the house. Man, I'm just like, yes, everybody. We've got somebody joining us. I think you've probably seen the comment now. And the link has been sent. Jesse says Son can do the ambassador thing when the playing career ends. Yeah, join the ranks of both Ledley, Dawes. I'm kind of surprised there haven't been more players that do that, but the ones that do it, boy, do we love them. I couldn't get enough of this. Give me that all day long. Inject that into my veins. I'm just gonna play it over and over again. Yes. All I need. Give me some more of this. Best dancer in the team right there, Hyungmin Son, getting that 1-year contract extension, baby. We're excited. We're very excited. I'm excited. Daniel Levy is excited. Some more years of this. Pulling out all of the clips for you guys. Just been collecting these for appropriate times. Again, we're waiting to be joined by. But until she gets here, let me know, you guys, in the comments, in the chat, what do you think about this 1-year extension for? Let me know what you think. I kind of tend to agree with Jazz Fusion on this one. I think we need to be looking right now at Sun replacements. I don't think we can wait. I think Harry Kane has shown us that if you wait, you're gonna wait too long. I mean, I don't know. We're not exactly great at timing, this club, so we better be looking at a Sun replacement like now. Leo says my homie would love to join. Just finished dinner with my little ones. He's okay with the 1-year extension. Leo, Mile High Hotspur himself is okay with the 1-year extension. Yeah, I don't think that that's too long. But Leo says he'll hit us up when he's all wrapped up. Might get some Leo in our lives, everybody. Mile High Hotspur himself, Leo. Paul Brown is in the house saying, evening, Colin and guests. Hopefully all's well. Like, share, sub, therapy after all. Yes, Paul Brown, this is a very impromptu last time we did a show that members could join in on, it was at the time when the Australian contingent couldn't really get in on it. So I thought now would be a better time perhaps for that. So I've got the link up in the members section of YouTube. And so if you hop on over there, if you're a member, get in on this, man. Jump in. We would love to have you. We'd love to have you. And of course, welcome one and all to Talk and Ball. But yeah, Paul Brown, my man, what do you think about the 1-year? I can't tell if I'm cutting out occasionally, but I can't tell if I'm cutting out for you guys. But is Sonny at 34 too old to play in this Spurs team, or do you think let's keep him? Like, it'll still be good for his positioning and whatnot. He'll obviously lose some pace, but his positioning has always been top notch. I think his positioning's been ace. So yeah, we'll see. Els, I have sent you the link, by the way. The link has been sent. Big Els. Yeah, so I can't really get my head around a time when Sonny isn't going to be here. I'm trying, but with Kane gone, like that article I read was saying, he's the face of Spurs. I mean, he's everything Tottenham right now. I don't know. It's nice to have goals, shared around the entire team. That's one great thing about Ange Postecoglou's system is that the goals are shared. But Sonny's still top goal scorer. Those goals are going to have to come from somewhere, and they will. But it's going to be bleak, maybe for a moment without him. We really need to get it right with his replacement. And so I'm saying, is Brennan Johnson meant to be Sonny's replacement? Is BJ Sonny's replacement? I'll put it to you guys, the viewer. Is Brennan Johnson Sonny's replacement? Let's just put it that way. I worry. Seems like we spent quite a bit of money on the chat for him not to be expected to come in here and do something, take over for somebody. So yeah, I mean, you guys in the chat, know you're there. I know you're there. Let me know what you think. Is BJ Sonny's replacement? Is there an option for hell to the no? There is. There's an option for everything. But Jazz Fusion, it'd be great if you could come in here and talk about your opinion with your words. But no, I mean, I get it. And I get why you don't want him to be. But you don't think that the club thought that when they purchased him? You think the club just forked over $50 million for a player that he's just so similar to Sonny, and the fact that even his it just screams to me that the club was hoping they would strike gold and get a player that can have an output similar to Sonny from a position similar to the position that Sonny plays. He can't. He's not. That won't happen. But it seems like I think that's what the club thought they were going to maybe be getting when they purchased him. So it's kind of worrying. I'm a little worried personally, but I always say to everybody, give this kid time. You know, he deserves time, but some big boots to fill at the end of the 25-26 season. They need homegrown, and they wanted more speed than Kulu provides, and that's why you're saying that's why we got Johnson. That he wasn't at all meant to take over for Sonny. It was just purely an option to provide more speed, homegrown options, as you're saying, horses for courses. Wayne Bonner saying, "What's up, everyone? Hope you're all well. What have I missed? Not much, Wayne. You haven't missed much. We've kind of just been chilling." Talking about how it looks like the club is triggering a 1-year extension in Sonny's contract, which would keep him here until he's like 34. Just asking everybody, what they think about that. I mean, do we need to keep him longer? Is 34 too old? I mean, should we even be talking about this 1-year extension, or should we just let him, move on? Gracefully. I don't know. It's a question that needs to be asked. And I also asked everybody, Wayne, if they thought that Brennan Johnson was supposed to be Sonny's, not replace, his successor. The guy he comes in, he learns from Sonny. He learns Ange's, style. He bulks up a bit. He gets better in the Premier League, and then he eventually takes some man. I feel like he's got all of the tools to be able to do that. But what do you guys think? Is Brennan Johnson meant to be Sonny's replacement? This isn't a question about whether or not he can do it so much as whether or not the club thought when they bought Brennan Johnson that they were getting a Sonny replacement, or a potential Sonny replacement, or a future Sonny replacement. You know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I mean here. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Is BJ Sonny's replacement? As you guys may or may not know, Sonny signed a deal that had a 1-year built-in kind of extension. We have triggered that, or it looks like we are going to trigger that. 34-year-old Sonny is what we're dealing with at that point. Is he worth keeping that long? Are we keeping him past his sell date? Or should we be looking to extend longer than that? It's tough. Daniel E says, big up. What is up, Daniel? You're up late, my dude. It is very late. Very, very late in your neck of the woods, but it's very good to have you, man. We're talking shite here, man. We're just talking shit about Sonny, about his extension. Looks like a 1-year extension the club's triggering. Is a 34-year-old son too much? Rakesh says, Sonny, let's go. Rakesh, what is up, dog? Sonny is going to be 34 at the end of his contract now. Is that too old? Is that too old of a Sonny? You know what I mean? It's Paul Brown says, regarding Sonny's extension, absolutely. Let Harry Kane go. Wake up and smell the coffee. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. Son has to stay. If suddenly relying on BJ. Yeah, if Brennan Johnson is what we've got, then we've got to keep Sonny. I mean, we've got absolutely nothing. Wayne says, if Son wants to stay, then go for it. Johnson is still a kid and won't start showing his potential till next season. I agree with this, Wayne, and I like this take. It is not too hard on Sonny. That is my main thing. Sorry, on Brennan. It's getting a little late for me. It's been a long day. But yeah, exactly. Give him another season. Give him at least another season to start showing his worth. Sonny didn't look good his first season either, and he wanted to leave at the end. And I want everyone to remember that. Chang, everybody's favorite Chang, says that he's available. He's on foot in 20 minutes or so from now. If I need someone to talk to or bounce some ideas off of for the remainder of the show. What a nice guy Chang is. Everybody. Yeah, when you see Chang next time, tell him you love him. He's a great guy. He's a wonderful dude. Leo is saying Chang, and I fully agree. Big up to Chang, and big up to Leo from Mile High Hotspur. Mile High Hotspur saying Sonny the golden child. Yeah, Leo, he is the golden child. Prodigal son, except he never left. But he's the prodigal son that never left. He's Tottenham's golden boy, Tottenham's favorite son. Um, he's not one of our own, but he might as well be. God damn it, he might as well be. And he's going to be here another year. It makes me happy. I think other players are happier with Son in the team. Listen, like you go to work, right? And there's some guy who's just always grumpy and, in a bad that brings down the vibe for everybody. And so having Sonny, Mr. Smiles, Mr. Mr. Jokester, it's great. It's great to have a player like that in your team or a person like that in your workplace. I guess I haven't played pro ball. I don't know. Has anybody in here played pro ball? If you have, let me know. Put in the chat if you've played pro ball, but I have not. But I have worked at workplaces, and people like Sonny make work better and make work more fun. And I think everyone in here will agree. I've got a lot of love. Chang is showing his love back to Leo. Senor Leo from Denver, Colorado. Why am I speaking in a Spanish accent? I don't know. But guys, most people here are scared, and they say if BJ is Sonny's replacement, then we're in for a world of hurt. Except for Wayne Bonner, who says let's just let Johnson have some time to not be anything but himself. That was deep. Let's just let Johnson be himself. See what he can do. Break into this team. I don't know. He needs to bulk up. I think regardless of who he's replacing or what his role is going to be, I do think that he's going to need to be bigger. But Gareth Bale has shown that there is too big. You can get too big. I'm a firm believer in the fact that all of Gareth Bale's injuries while at Real Madrid were due to, you guys remember that insane muscle mass that he put on in such a short amount of time. And we'll not talk about how he achieved that. I don't care. Whatever was legal or not illegal or is or isn't or was or wasn't, who cares? Bale got huge in his first 6 months or so at Madrid. And then after that, the injuries just piled on. And I truly believe, you can get too much muscle for your body. What I'm trying to say here is that we need I'm gonna turn that off for just a second until one of my homies gets here. But yeah, we don't want Brennan losing any of that explosiveness, any of that pace that he's got that set him apart. He is this man right here for a reason. Like I said, he saw that goal the other day. He saw that cross Sonny put in, and he said,
"See, that's what I'm talking. Virginer, give me some of that Virginer."
And he got it, and he got it after he got the goal. Chang saying, "Just need the StreamYard link and hop in." Yeah, awesome, man. Thank goodness I'm not on the road or behind the wheel like I was 36 hours ago that forced me to miss out on appearing. Hey, no worries, my man. Chang, I will make sure you get that link. Absolutely, my guy. Hang tight. Everybody, if you're ready to see Chang, type a Chang in the chat. Toss a Chang in the chat. Ooh. Just saw another person ask for it too. The link has been sent out, fished out to a couple of people. So we'll see. I've cast my hook. We'll see what I catch. But I think I might get two wonderful Spurs YouTubers. Chance Fusion saying Chang. Everybody, put your Changs in the chat for Chang. He needs at least 10 Changs to show up. But speaking of someone that is well loved across all of YouTube, it's Ellie, Queen Ellie. What is up?
Colleague. How you
Hey,
doing?
What is up, lady? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good.
Yeah, yeah,
Just chilling. You know,
yeah,
it's late as heck for you. It's like 2 in the morning,
I
2:30.
was comforting my daughter today because her operation's on Friday, and she had a little bit of a panic attack at her work because she's quite
Yikes.
frightened about the operation. So I was
Yeah,
comforting her. So I was on Today's to do with Just a Girl Loves Spurs with Kate and Mia.
yeah. How did that go?
But
Good.
yeah, it was really good. We've got a lot of views so far, so we're doing all right. But I thought I'd join you. I've sent it
Thank
out.
you.
What I did,
Yeah.
I was preparing the promo, and I sent it out to all the American people, and I
Oh,
sent it to David Shire. So hopefully he'll join us as well.
heck yeah.
I sent it to
That'd be
Chang.
wonderful.
Chang
Yes,
Tang.
yes. Good old Chang.
Yeah,
Everybody loves Chang.
yeah, because they'll
Jazz
be up.
Fusion does.
The
Exactly,
Americans,
exactly.
you're 5 or 7 hours behind, aren't you? So they'll be it's two
Yeah,
o'clock in the morning in England, two
that's
17. So there
you're
you go.
you're a trooper for being here.
No,
Uh
I wanted to help you out.
thank you. I have a show planned on Ange Postacoglu, but I'm actually gonna just do it as just a pre-recorded video instead of a live. But I still wanted to do something and do something tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, look at
Yeah,
this. Jazz Fusion put a nice message in
yeah.
there for you.
I
Says if you
love,
celebrate
I
it,
love
the happy
Jazzy,
Valentine's Day.
Jazzy Fusion. I love him. You know what? There's so many lovely people in our community, and they join us. At all hours of the day. They're so loyal to the YouTubers as well as the
Oh no.
Spurs club itself. So I'm really proud of everybody who comes in this late at night as well.
Right. It- we appreciate everybody that is here, and we
It's the
appreciate you,
morning.
Ellie.
Yeah, I appreciate you as well, Colin, because
Oh snap!
you
Yeah,
sent me the link earlier, but I thought I might not be able to join. But I didn't
yeah.
realise you were going to go on really, really late. So it's really good because I can join you now. So
See,
everybody can see.
sometimes
Yeah,
things work out. Yeah, exactly. Um,
yeah,
Chang says that he doesn't need anybody. I told everybody in the chat that Chang would only come out if we said Chang 10 times. But he said no Changs required. He just needs the train he's in to emerge from this underground tunnel. Yes, that is
yeah,
awesome, Chang. Yeah, Chang's probably on his way home from work. What an awesome dude he is. You gotta love Chang. But Ellie, so the whole point of the show, I just wanted to talk about the fact that it looks like we're triggering a 1 year extension in Sonny's contract.
yeah.
So
Good.
how do you feel about that? You all right with that?
Yeah, I would like to actually been 2 or 3 years actually, but
He'll be
maybe
he'll be 34 though at the end of this
I
contract.
know.
Is that
You
too
know what
old?
though? He's such a fit player and such an integral player to our play.
Yeah.
I would love to see him another couple of years at least. They'll probably do. They'll see how he is, and he'll see how he is, and assess his own ability. And if he feels he can carry on, I'm sure the club will give him another year or even 2 years. It depends on his fitness, doesn't it? Because
Absolutely.
his
He
heart
could be a
is always
Ronaldo
there.
or an Ibrahimovic type of player and play
Yeah.
until he's 40. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, look at Thiago Silva at Chelsea. His legs are not the same as when he was a young man, right? But he's got the brain and he's got the heart and the spirit. And sometimes you just need that in life. Oh, look at who's joined us.
Yeedo,
Woo! Oh,
Yeedo,
Leo,
Yeedo.
Leo.
What's up, my homies?
What is
Yeah,
up,
all right,
buddy?
man.
How's it going, Leo?
Good, bro.
Yeah, man.
Ellie, first of all, I want to say a bit and give you a big hug. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are
Yep.
feeling good. I hope everything on your side of the world is good.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. I was just saying to Colin, my daughter's going to have an operation on Friday, so I'm trying to help her with that.
Yeah.
Get over the nerves of going on under the knife, Leo. But she'll be all right because she's a
Yeah.
Spurs fan, and us Spurs fans.
And because
we're
you're
made
her
of
mom.
steel.
You're her mom,
Yeah.
goddammit. You're
Yeah,
tough.
and I
You
look
got
after her.
you're tough as
Yeah.
nails.
Well,
Absolutely.
Ellie, it doesn't surprise me that it doesn't surprise me that you're like at the heel of the cannon with your daughter, because you're like that with all of us. You're always there when we need you. and you're always what I really appreciate you, Ellie, and sorry for making this for not really getting into the conversation you guys are having. But Ellie, you do so much for the Spurs community. It's unmatched. You single-handedly do a lot for the community. So
Yeah,
I've
for
been
sure.
wanting to talk to you, Ellie, and tell you that. I
My
know.
mum always taught me to help people, and you
Yeah.
yourself, Leo, you've done so much for your
Yeah.
community as well. You know, it's nice to help people
It is.
because at the end of the day, if you just help yourself, you're just selfish.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
You know?
I'm lagging.
And I think, Ellie, that's why I'm able to see a lot of what I've been seeing in different people is because I've noticed a change in myself, and I'm trying
Yeah.
to do things differently as well. And so yeah, like this year is definitely a different one for me. I'm gonna try new stuff, and I'm gonna be doing different stuff. And one of them is definitely giving flowers to my friends and my homies that are here now before it's too late. So big up to
Yeah.
both of you guys. Colin, I'm glad I'm finally able to hop on with you, my homie. I know we've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
wanting to
man.
work together a little bit here and there whenever we can. And during the days, it's impossible, but during the nights, it's a lot easier. So thanks
Well,
for the
hey,
invite, homie.
Yeah.
absolutely. This is a very impromptu show. I don't
Yeah.
have anything planned, but I just wanted to hang out with the homies.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Yeah.
what it's about, bro. Can I
Speaking
just
of-
chime in and say I think Sonny is one by far he's our captain, one of our best players. He is getting up there in age. I don't think Johnson is the replacement.
No.
I'll dive into that here in a minute, but I think the 1-year contract is kind of more security for Ange to see if Sonny's going to be able to hack it in his system or not. Because if I'm honest with everybody, my homies, I think Ange is the type of manager that will tell Sonny he's no longer needed if Sonny is no longer needed. And I hate to think of that, but I just think Ange is trying to set the record straight at our club.
Yeah.
And if it means getting rid of Harry Kane, if it means getting rid of Sonny, which I'm not saying I want to see happen, I'm just saying that's something that can happen. It probably can just be a 1-year test run to see if he's going to be able to handle it.
Yeah. You know what though? What we could do, right? So, like, Sonny's got good speed. Yeah, he hasn't lost that much of the speed, but I think we could use him as a super sub. You know, like
That's true.
Like,
Can you imagine
maybe,
having a
give him
Sonny
a
come off the
year.
bench?
Yeah, like give him a year where he can play for the whole season, and if he just can't hack it, he'll know himself, right? He'll know himself. But to have him on the bench and just have him around the club is a great influence for the whole of the rest of the team, because you see him sitting on the bench. He can come on for 20, 25 minutes and score a couple of worldies, you know. But it's up to Ange at the end of the day. He's going to make the call whether Sonny can hack it or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. It's weird to think about a post Sonny Tottenham. I can't really. It's hard to look at it. But we said the same thing about all kinds of players. We said it about all kinds of players. And the next comment, first I wanted to get through Resham's comment here, saying BJ we can't seriously judge him in the next season if he is ready or not to be a player we are looking for. If not, he will be another player like Bergwijn and Lamella. Hopefully not like either of those. And then Paul Brown in the house again saying hopefully BJ or Valise come good, but we are seriously lacking flair. Like Ginola, Modric, Defoe, Bale. We'll take time, lots of time. Yeah, dude, for sure, dude. But I do think one thing is that Valise might have some of that Spanish flair to him. I know he's not exactly a flair player, but I think we'll see a little bit of flair from him. And then we've got Michael Zachariah in the house. What is up, Michael? Michael is a United fan, I think. If I'm right.
Big up to you, Michael. Big up.
Yeah. United fan, dude. And then of course the main cobra himself, David Shear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
David.
come on,
Yay.
David. My internet's
Come
being
on.
kind of a hoe right now, so I'm having to turn off my camera sometimes.
He sent me
But
a lovely video of where he lives. It's so beautiful.
he sent me
Where he
Yeah,
that
lives.
too. Yeah,
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 it is
yeah.
beautiful.
He's a good lad, man. He's a good one.
he
He's not a
is
lad, he's a man.
excellent guy.
But
Very.
I like him. Yeah, I like
well
him.
done, David.
Big up,
You're a
David.
Superman.
I
Yeah.
like the saying cobber. I've never heard it until I started
Copper.
seeing David,
Yeah.
in the chat and using cobber, and
Yeah.
it's
I call my cat Cobb, C-O-B.
yeah,
And so I've been calling him Cobber a lot now.
cobber. Yeah.
He's
I like
I
calling
would
him
just
Cobb.
assume cobber's like homie. I mean, buddy,
Yeah.
mate, something like that.
Let us know, David.
Yeah,
If we're
big
right.
up,
We
Cobber,
think
big
so.
up.
We think
Cobber's for
so.
the men and Cobbett for the ladies.
Cobbett, yeah,
Yeah.
I hear.
He
Yep,
calls me
Cobber.
Cobbett.
Yep, I hear him say
Hello.
Cobbett.
Damn, you said 28
David.
degrees there. Well, how many
Wow.
F's is that? That's C's. How many F's we're looking at?
It was
28
freezing in England
C2
today.
F.
Oh.
We
Somebody
got
78.
82.
I
Woo!
said 78. I was close.
You were on it. You were right there, brother.
Yeah. I'm jealous, man.
Come
It's
in.
freezing here.
Look who we got.
Chang.
Over here as well. It was
Yes.
Good
freezing.
morning, everybody. From very, very sunny, balmy, and just watching Southeast Asia. I'm not sure. Okay,
Making
just for the
us
benefit
jealous.
of anyone who's watching it, seeing it right now, bear with me if I do cut in and out. If my line appears to be a bit jaggy or even cranky, because I'm getting a lot of work calls on my phone right now. I've never once done this ever. In my 2 short months of doing all these shows on Talk and Ball or United First of America or even on Mile High Hot with Leo. I'm here in the capital of Malaysia. Directly
That's dope.
behind me here is the Twin Towers, of Kuala Lumpur.
Lovely.
So
Wow.
I'm going to be walking towards work. I was fully expecting calling to start around 1 a.m. UK time, an hour and a half ago, when I saw some messages from both Ash and Jose on the Talk and Ball committee. So I guess why not? I might as well just hang around. But after about an hour or so of waiting,
Oh
was
my
about
God,
half an
Chang,
hour
why
ago,
didn't you message me?
when I got into the train,
You waited that long.
and I tuned in, the stream had started. He was just calling by himself. Queen Ellie wasn't in. Daniel Leo wasn't in. There was nobody in yet. So I thought,
Chang,
Why
I
not?
gotta do
Why not?
something nice. You waited too long for me. You should have messaged me. I feel so bad that you waited so long, buddy.
Another
actually,
legend.
nothing of it.
Another great member of the community here.
Jack
he's
came
saying.
in with a bang.
Chang.
thank you very, 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 very much, everybody. I would also like to say a very happy Lunar New Year to any Asians or anyone from an Asian persuasion who is
All right.
tuning to this, either live right now or on playback. It is the Year of the Dragon, 2024, and what a win. By the way, can I just say what a win that was? I know I was on the post-match show with you, Mr. Colin, after midnight, immediately after the Brighton show, but because of some very urgent family emergencies, which I did tell you privately that I had to attend to after
all
midnight,
good.
I had to drop out. But I was very thankful that Elias was able to step in during that post-match show, and here I am again, picking up from where I left off 48 hours earlier.
Hey, man. Awesome. I hope everything's good with the family. Everything's good with the family, right? Everybody's good now?
Everything is peachy right now. Everything. There was a little medical scare, a medical emergency with my youngest daughter, who was bleeding profusely from a split ulcer inside her cheek. It's a one-off thing. It's a very, I would say it's not that big of an ulcer, but for a 7-year-old, it might be a bit of an annoyance because she's never had to deal with anything like that. And to have her bleeding so profusely after midnight on a Sunday. Oh no, sorry, it's a Saturday. On a Saturday when none of the clinics, none of the emergency wards, the hospitals were open was a bit of a scare. But thankfully, I was able to rush her out to the city, to the general hospital here. So everything's fine now. And what can I say? What a win that was at home against Brighton. More of the same, please. More of the same this coming Saturday. For us here will be night, I believe. It will be Saturday night, 11 p.m. I'm not sure what time it is for you over there in Colorado, Leo, but I believe
Eight.
for Queen Kaitorosas, I believe it should be 3 p.m. UK time, maybe 3 p.m. on Saturday. The home games against Wolves.
You're on it, Chang. You're on it.
I'm going to the match as well. I'm going to go to the
Take
match.
some photos for us.
And
Take as many photos. By the way,
Steve Perriman had.
By the way, speaking of the match, very good for you, Queen Ali. By the way,
it's lovely. I enjoyed myself.
Absolutely lovely.
Woo!
I managed, woo, exactly, woo. By the way, I did catch you on the post-match over at, I believe it was Spurs Between the Lines with Miss Mia.
Yeah,
I believe you were broadcasting from inside the stadium after the final whistle had gone. That for me would be the landmark venue to do any of this live shows or live streams or even a watch along. That would be.
I love it.
I just work it in. It doesn't even always happen now. You know, sometimes it just comes up. You just look away, and there, boom, there's Dawson.
David Shearer, you're welcome. David Shearer.
Yes, and I wanted to say, look at David Shearer. David Shearer gifted one Talking Ball membership. Big up to David Shearer. He's the man. Yes, what a lovely man indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, Leo, how did you do that? How did you make the fireworks happen?
Really good.
Wow.
Wow. I believe I saw Jacob do that. Jacob was doing that over in the United States of America some 3 hours earlier while I was watching his stream, waiting for your stream to begin, Mr. Stevers. So yeah, I believe that.
Now I'm here.
It just does it, bro. I'm on my tablet, my iPad, so it just does it.
Oh, it's an Apple
thing. You need to have a certain type of update or a certain, model or something like that. A MacBook, I'm assuming, would do it too.
Yeah. I think it's an Apple device.
I just found out one day because I was given a thumbs up, bro, and I seen it pop up, and I was like, "Holy crap! What the hell?"
You're like, that's cool.
Yeah, it's there like that. Wait, was that Sonny's best Peter Crouch impression?
I think so. I think he was doing the yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Big up everybody. We've got quite a few people more in the house than we did when we started. I just want to say big up to everybody.
Big up.
We are talking about Sonny. We are talking about his 1 year, extension on his contract that's been triggered. Sonny, how long do we keep him is the question I'm posing to everybody now. I'll go ahead and I'll pose it to you guys. Leo, what do you think? How long?
So his contract right now, as it is, runs until when? Next year?
24, 25. Yeah, so next year.
So next summer is, okay. So we need to sign his extension this year in order to kind of
guarantee.
So we can avoid any type of contract. Yeah, man, I say let's give him the year. Like I said when I came on, I feel like the year extension is what it gives us all something we can kind of base on what we're gonna see with him. Because let's be real, Ange is here probably for a long run, probably longer than what Sonny will be here if things go, a certain way. Ange might be here for a while, and so. There comes a point where we need to start thinking of life after all of the players, not just Sonny. But for the meantime, I'm all about letting Sonny play. He's not showing any signs of slowing down. He's not showing any signs of hindering our performance. He's not the weakest link, metaphorically speaking. So he's our captain. Yeah. Let's give him as much time as he wants to serve for our club. Then I say let's do it. But if it gets to the point where he's not going to be hacking it, I think Sonny will be the first one to let people know that he can't do it anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
That's just my opinion. Ellie?
Definitely.
Yeah, I think so as well. Because Sonny, right, he's such an honest. Right, lovely character, and he puts a smile on everybody's face, and he'll know when it's time to hang up his boot. But obviously, if the manager feels that he's after next season coming up, if the manager feels that he's not part of his plans, Ange Postecoglou, he's an honest man as well.
Yeah,
true. Yeah, he'll tell him.
Yeah, he'll tell him. But he might keep him around the club.
Mm-hmm.
as an ambassador, or just have him as a super sub for another year. It depends on his fitness. And
David wants a 2-year extension through to 2027 at least, please.
See, I'm all right with that. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, and if we make Champions League, especially, it's going to be a tough call for Sonny, to last 2 seasons. He can do it. He can do it, I think, because he's a fit lad and he keeps in shape and he looks after his body. And his father is very ruthless on him as well.
Oh, my God, yes. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to this season with Sonny, seeing how high we can finish as well. Hopefully the other teams will slip up and we can slip in there, you know. Go under the radar, and then we might even, if they lose and we beat them, you never know what's going to happen.
And I think you're right. If we get Champions League, his experience will be very valuable. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's not a young player. He's not one of these young guys, Brennan Johnson style, who's coming in and showing his young, his naivety and youngness.
And let's be real, Colin. Right now in Sonny's, and this is for the chat as well. Feel free. Which team right now has a bigger pool than Tottenham? Sonny's move to Real Madrid or like that was maybe 3 years ago.
That ship has sailed. Yeah, that ship has sailed.
He's not going to get a bigger contract with anybody else unless we're talking Saudi money, unless we're talking maybe the commercializing that he can bring to, let's just be honest, any team that gets him will soak up all of that revenue that comes with him. But no other team is bigger than us that's going to offer him that type of contract. I feel like, you guys, Sonny's big move didn't happen. It didn't materialize. But I think Sonny's okay with that because I want to believe Sonny's a loyal person and deep down inside feels that like this is his one and only club now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
And you know what? We got him from Bayer Leverkusen, didn't we? And look how well they're doing in Germany as well. So he might even go back there. You never know.
I don't know. He wasn't very happy with the way they didn't let him go to Asian Games, wasn't it? And he couldn't go and get his exemption from the military. So I think he had some ill feeling towards them. But what do you think about Michael here saying to sell him while we can get a profit? You can go get a proper midfielder.
I'll just say real quick, if we sell him right now, Michael, can you please put like a number as to what you think a profit we can get out of him? And then I'm going to counter that by saying the amount of shirts he's selling from now until the end of his contract will surpass that by like 10 times.
Oh, no. We're not making sports shop.
There's no profit.
Korean people, they buy so much.
You can sell him for $200 million right now. And that might seem like a huge sum of money for Heung-min Son, which it is. It's an unbelievable amount of money for any player. But we will make $200 million in all the revenues that come with this guy in the next 6 years.
Yeah, absolutely. We've made more money not selling him than selling him. Absolutely. Man, so this is the cynic in me, right? But what country, what Asian country do you think we're going to try to hit next? For revenue after Sonny does inevitably leave. You know what I mean? I feel like now that Mr. Daniel Levy has seen that market, maybe we'll go for a Matoma or a Kyogo type of player. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. And Ange has even said before that he kind of likes to shop around in the Asian leagues and that market. Yeah. So I wouldn't be super surprised at all. And I don't know. Maybe Cheng, do you know of any players coming through? Any like big time Asian players? I'd say I'm surprised there's not more players from India that are at the top level.
Off the top of my head, I honestly cannot see anyone trying to fill the shoes that Son is wearing right now over at Tottenham Hotspur or even in London. The best I can hope for is maybe someone like what you just mentioned, that Celtic forward Kyogo, or even maybe one of those up-and-coming Japanese players. I believe we were actually seriously considering Lee Kang-in to a certain extent.
Did you hear what I said at the beginning of the show? him and Sonny got in a fight, and he
I might have
dislocated Sonny's finger.
That's crazy. That was crazy. When I was
I'm
listening
very,
to
very
that.
sorry that I might have missed that as I was still in the underground before I actually made it up to the surface to be able to hear very clearly because in the underground here in Malaysia, the signal isn't like what it is over in London or anywhere else in the world whereby you can get very crystal clear 4G or even 5G connections in the train. So I might have missed out on that bit, but yeah, someone, I mean, maybe not Lee Kong In, maybe someone like a Kim Min Jae. Kim Min Jae that Jose Mourinho himself wanted from, I
Yeah, he
believe it
would have
was
been great.
Galatasaray before he was sold to Napoli.
He was playing
That is another one of
in
those.
China. He was playing in the Chinese league too, Chang, for a while. We saw him then too, but we didn't go for him.
So yeah, players like this Kim Min Jae and Lee Kang In and whichever other Korean superstars out there that we might have missed out maybe because Daniel Levy wasn't too convinced or he was rather hesitant on wanting to splash the big bucks on an unproven
Yes. Sorry,
agent in
my
the European or even the British league. But I would say this. You think, Mr. Steven?
Oh, sorry. Keep going. No, my fault.
Are you there, Colin? Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I'm just going to finish off by saying, if let's say, for argument's sake, that if Wang Hee-Chan was available from Wolverhampton Wanderers and he does showcase his talent this coming Saturday at the new stadium, I would seriously consider trying to get rid of more Deadwood just so we can bring another one of Sonny's Korean competitors with him. The N17, although that's going to be a monumental and a mammoth task to do that, but hey, if we really are kings of this SFP, or so the analytics, or so the accountants are saying, why wouldn't we want to partner Son Heung-min with one of his fellow countrymen and form a new sort of Kane-Sonny relationship up top? Just imagine that, two Koreans, two Dragons of Asia up top in N17. That would
be insane. Absolutely crazy.
I mean, of course, I might be saying this from a very selfish Asian point of view. This might seem a bit, it sounds a bit jaded or even biased on my part, wanting to have two Asians in our forward line. But is that what it takes for Sonny to unlock that final stage of his evolution, the last growth or the last the pinnacle of his career? Put it this way, the pinnacle of his career in league football. Then so be it. Go splash the money on Wang Hee-Chan. Oh wow! I just spoke about Elias. Less than 10-15 minutes ago, and here he is.
There he is. Hey, Elias, what's up, brother?
I sent Elias the link as well, and he's here.
Can you hear us?
Muted, homie.
Did you see my link, Elias?
I think he could be muted. Are you muted, Elias? It looks like he's at work.
Yeah, Elias, we can't hear you,
I think
brother.
you're muted. You can't hear a single word. I can see your lips moving. I see your lips moving, Elias, but there's no audio coming from your end. Maybe there's some connection at your desktop. If you are using a desktop.
Now we got you.
Now,
yes.
Now, yes, we hear it loud and clear, Elias.
Chen, where you at actually? It looks like somewhere near KLCC.
I'm here in Kuala Lumpur. I just came out from KLCC train station. That's why I was right in front of the Twin Towers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it seems
Hotel.
like you're very near me then. Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow,
you guys,
I'm near you.
That's
interesting.
You meet up in
Never
real
guessed I
life.
was so near you.
Yeah, I work like 10 minutes away from KLCC. Yeah.
Oh, that's very close. That would be very, very close indeed.
Yeah.
But
what are you guys talking about today?
A lot, but mostly Heung-min's son and the fact that it looks like we're extending his contract by a year. We've got like that year option to extend. Looks like we're taking him up on that. And I was just asking, how long do we keep him? That'll make him 34. How old do you think Sonny is? How old is too old with Son?
I don't think there's anything like too old for Sun. I think the way he's performing right now, if he can keep up that, and he's not like a very bulky type of player. With his body type, I think he can last long. Like he's not that he knows how to like manage his weight. He knows how to like manage his speed. I don't think it'd be an issue. Thanks, Colin.
Yeah, I was gonna say that definitely deserved a thumbs up. I agree. I agree completely. He has in the past relied on pace, but it seems like his game has evolved to where he's not such a pace reliant player. His positioning is elite. So yeah, and then Ellie was even saying, imagine him as a bench player, as somebody you could have come off the bench as a sub. That would be absolutely
Why not?
insane. Yeah, even as he ages, I would poop my pants if I saw Sonny coming out. You know, I'm 70 minutes in, tired legs, and then Sonny comes up to play on the wing. I'm defending. I'm just gonna be like,
well, it's kind of what happened on the weekend, though, Colin. Right? He was on the bench, and we, not to say we look lethargic, but we definitely were lacking something on the left side there. And once he kind of sprung into action, you know, it was Super Sonny that kind of saved the day for us.
yeah, absolutely. As soon as he got the ball, I knew something was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to be that, but I thought he would score, to be honest. But I knew something was going to happen.
Yeah.
Let's
just remember, Sonny.
I think you got the word right, but you said that we might not. I thought we were very lethargic in that first half, and very static.
Mm-hmm.
Our movement wasn't there. The only one who was really moving well was Werner, because he was making space for himself.
Yeah.
And they found him a few times, but they should have found him a few more times, because he picked up some nice. You know what? Werner is very good at picking up space.
Werner's a good player. Werner's a good player. We're gonna have to just admit that one day. We're gonna have to admit that.
I feel bad for him, bro. He's getting a lot of like how can I say this without sounding too biased? I think he's just getting a bunch of slack. One, because he's ex-Chelsea, and two, because he hasn't scored a goal yet. And I think a lot of us fans just assume everybody's going to hit the floor running, right? Even though he is a Premier League proven player, he did take some time off when he went to Germany, right? He got accustomed to another league, and now he's having to get reaccustomed to the Premier League. The Premier League is different than it was 2 years ago. It's different than it was last year. So any player coming into any system, regardless if they have Premier League talent, is always going to struggle. The thing is a lot of the times it's not necessarily Werner's fault, right? It's the cohesiveness that needs to take place. And a lot of times when we're integrating these players that are just coming back off of injury, that are taking suspension time, that are coming back from AFCON, that are coming back from Asian Cup, like your car does not run the same if it's not a well lubricated machine. If you don't get your time, you know, if everything is not right, you're not going to be flowing right. And so I think we're way ahead. We're way ahead of like the curve right now. And to be harsh on Werner, who just barely got here and has provided already a lot of key plays.
Speaking of just getting here and providing key plays is Donovan. Donovan, this is the first time I've seen you. You're new here. Key plays, big up in the chat. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Leo.
No, you're cool. You're cool, Donovan. Big up
Donovan. Yeah. But yeah, you were saying he's getting the short end of the stick, basically.
All of our players, even Johnson is getting reused
yes.
to it.
Come on, dude.
Bentancur is getting used to playing with different players at different times.
Show this man some respect, is what I gotta say.
Yeah, all of our players need some respect on it.
Best BJ in North London, right there.
He's not really that tatted up, is he?
Yeah, dude, that's a real.
Yeah, he's tatted up.
That's real life.
You know what I like about him? He's kind of stepping into that LaMelo role.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He looks like he's taking a page out of Dele's book. But hey, everybody, Chang has to go to work, and I would like to give him a chance to say goodbye really quickly. Chang, let me make you solo. Let me get this out of the way here. Boom, it's Chang. Chang has got to go to work, so we'll let you say goodbye, buddy.
Thank you very, very, very much for this grand opportunity, which I believe is unbelievable. I would never have guessed that I would be live streaming, walking down the walkways and the corridors of Kuala Lumpur city centre on my way to my construction site, which is just, I'm going to show you another landmark here. This is the Kuala Lumpur Tower. Earlier, that Twin Towers, that was the KLCC Petronas Twin Towers. This tower here, that's directly on my left, I guess. This is on my left, yep. This is the KL Tower, which is also another landmark. There we go. Yep, that should be clearer. There we go. So I have arrived at my construction site.
That is super
yep,
cool,
this
man.
is the Kuala
It looks
Lumpur
like the
Tower,
post office
which
tower
was,
that we got in London. Chang, was
that's
it?
a good one.
was
I've
it
never
model-
heard that one before, the post office tower.
No,
That's a very good one. I have seriously never... You were saying, Elias?
Yeah.
I think it was made in the colonial times, so it's possible that the
Yeah,
art
it
is not
looks
the
like
same.
the post office tower that we've got in London. I reckon it's modelled on it.
There we go.
It looks
The post
just
office.
like it.
Interesting.
Or we modelled it on that. I don't know.
It just looks like a very big flagpole. To us,
Hey, that's good
to us
stuff.
locals, it just looks like a very massive flagpole from afar. But yeah, this has been awesome. And
I think my internet's
simply
doing crazy
cannot
stuff,
wait
you guys.
It's okay, it's fine. I'm just going to sign off by saying I will be back. I will be back in roughly 8 hours from now with Miss Ash at 11 a.m. I'll be on again at 11 a.m. UK time with Miss Ash on the Asian takeover of Talk and Ball. So if anyone's tuning in or watching this on replay and you have nothing to do in 8 hours time from now, I will be on with Miss Ash at 11 a.m. UK time on Wednesday.
Boom. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Big up, Chang. Big up. We appreciate you, buddy.
Enjoy your day,
Thank you,
Chang.
Chang.
Yeah, have a good day at work. Be safe.
Thank you so much for having me on. See you soon,
Thanks.
Queen Ellie, Mr. Daniel Leo,
Thank you,
Mr.
Jay.
Elias, and you as well, Mr. Sivas. Have a great day ahead, everybody.
Thanks, Chang.
Big up,
Appreciate you,
big
buddy.
up.
Big up, my man.
I think the Visit Malaysia 2024 should actually compensate Chang. He showed the world all the landmarks.
He's absolutely
Yeah.
he was our personal guide through Malaysia. That was nice.
Most
Dang,
of the
here-
KLs.
that was awesome. That was good. Swim Master, big up to Swim Master. Look at this. We've got Donovan has just become a legend in my book. He said he's glad we're pro Johnson here. It's insane to judge someone on half a season.
Well, he was
Big
injured
up.
for a couple of weeks too, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's
People act like jumping. They're like, well, at Forest, he was better than he is here. It's a totally different team. It's
Yeah.
a totally different team. And the expectations at Forest are different than the expectations
yeah,
at Spurs.
of course.
So like that's gonna play into the heads of anybody. That's gonna play into anybody's mind while they're playing, you know? And I don't know, Ellie, you agree, right? You're pro Johnson. You think we're being a little harsh on
Ellie
the guy?
loves the Johnson.
I like Brennan Johnson.
She loves the Johnson.
Oh,
So are you now Queen Ellie Johnson?
Yeah.
She could be. She could
No, I
be.
like it. I like him, right, because he's trying to improve and get
Yeah.
into the system. But you know, obviously his physicality needs to work on that. There's certain parts of his game are very, very good. Obviously, his pace is like exceptional, but there's other parts of his game that go unsung as well. And I you know, he's trying a little bit too hard sometimes. If he just relaxes into his role, I think he'll be more confident. But you know what? His stats are very good. I think he scored 3 goals for us, and he set up 4. So he's doing all right, the boy. He just,
And
just
let
has
him
to
all be
keep on that
tapping, too.
trajectory
Yeah.
and influence the game a little bit more in terms, because he's got the ability, the boy. It's just like sometimes when you come to a new club, it takes time to adapt.
Yeah.
He's playing a totally different system, but he's a footballer at the end of the day, and he will come good. But just like Gareth Bale, we didn't win 21 games. We didn't win with Gareth Bale.
It was like 13 or something crazy, right? So-
Yeah.
Like,
No, it was
at least 20 odd
almost the whole
games,
season.
wasn't it? We didn't actually get
Wow.
a win. So with Brendan Johnson, he got the winner for us.
Yeah.
So he's in my good books for now. just put it that way.
There you go.
A lot of times too, we tend to compare our players to recent signings or to recent similar players. You know, not everybody is gonna have the impact that Kulusevski did when he came in, and then he dropped the form. And so everybody's holding Kulusevski on that Kulusevski standard when he hit the ground running, which is unfair to him.
It's almost like you're doing yourself a disservice by starting out really strong, because then everybody expects that of you all the time. And if you're anything less than extraordinary, you're shit. Normally, for a normal player, they would just be seen as good. But since you started out so great, now you're shit.
You have to continue that forever.
Yeah. What a great ball by Kulusevski. To Pape Matar.
What a wonderful ball that was.
Yeah.
That's why you have Kulu in the team.
I have a show that's gonna be on Thursday, and it's called Do Fans Appreciate Kulusevski. I don't think we know what we've gotten him. So that is definitely something I feel very strongly about.
I think the issue with a lot of fans is that they like the technically gifted players like Messi, like Berbatov, or all those names actually, and often we kind of like forsake the hard workers in the game, like who like work really hard, make the fast runs, and who are slightly more straightforward kind of players. They cannot like dribble very well. I guess there is a bit of pro and con everywhere. So I think that's where we need to sort of like balance, and I think Brennan Johnson, the thing is, he's not a very technically gifted player, I'll accept it, but he's a hard worker on the field, and he does fine, I guess, for me. He's not an exceptionally well player, but he's young, like 21, 22. At this age, you cannot judge well a kind of player like him.
He's still growing.
And he also, I hate to say this, he just moved to London. I don't know if he has a kind of partying issue, but if he does, this would be the time when he'd be suffering from it, the beginning of his career. That's just, I'm totally wildly speculating.
He doesn't seem like a party guy.
Do you know what Brennan Johnson should do? He should look at what Bentancur does, because Bentancur, I would say, he's even better technically than James Maddison, because he's such a silky player.
Yeah.
And technically he's so gifted and he's so calm and there's everything about Benny, right? But at the moment, even Bentancur is going through a little bit of a patchy period. He's just come back from injury. He had another injury as well with the ankle injury he received from Matty Cash. So it takes time. And with Brennan Johnson, maybe he's not going to get to that level of Benny's silky skills, but he can provide a lot. And his pace will show, and he will get goals for us, because one thing about the boy, he's determined to prove himself. You can see that in his reaction when he scored the goal. And I did,
definitely.
You can tell he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders, because at the end of the day, if you score the winning goals like that late, I'll take that all day long, even if he hasn't played well. If he gets in there and he scores a goal, he's done his job.
Ellie, Donovan feels the exact same way. I just want to big up Donovan even more. Donovan says, the way I look at it, how many other under 23-year-olds can come into a top 6 side, hit the ground running? Van de Ven and Udogie are special exceptions. Very true. We need to foster the youth and not hold them to the fire. That's so true. We've made it in the past. Tottenham's been a club where talented youth don't want to come, and we need to change that. We need to change that.
Well, we need to take that. We need to take that. We need to kind of pop the booby out of their mouth and let them start drinking real milk, if you know what I mean. Sometimes we can't let them suck it on the nipple.
That's true. That's true. And I think some of the players are ready for the bottle, if you know what I mean.
Let me
off the tit. Colin, they'll leave if they don't get the time.
I know they won off the tit, Leo, and I think if we don't get Alfie Devine some playing time soon, I think
he'll get his time somewhere else.
Mikey Moore, get him off the tit, get him on the senior team. Yeah, that's what I'm calling the U23s the tit from now on.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you go.
That reminds me of there's a show in England called Little Britain.
Yeah.
And there's a big man, and he's been breastfed by his mother.
No, stop! No, God, no!
So I actually have a friend. He
That's
was like
sketch.
he was breastfed until like he was 4 years old, and he's like very tall due to that.
Wow, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That,
He's a
Wow.
See
fencing
what
player.
women's boobs can do for a man.
Yeah.
wow.
Yep.
Maybe we should.
Okay,
Maybe all our players need to do that. Yeah,
I actually wanted to. I actually wanted to share like a simple stat.
We would love that.
All of us actually love Jeremy Doku, and actually you see everybody has been praising Jeremy Doku recently that he's such a technically gifted player and all that. Just a fun fact for all of you to know that Brandon Johnson in just the Premier League itself has more goal contributions than Jeremy Doku.
Yes.
I love it.
Yep.
And then we were here and told in the chat that he's also got more XG than Anthony from Man U.
So there you go.
So you know what I mean? It's almost like he's not a bad player or something, even though everybody just wants to poop on him all the time. It's like, come on, I don't know. It's a bummer. It's a bummer.
They did it to Emerson as well. They did it to Emerson when he.
Oh,
first came.
please. Emerson is awful, guys. Seriously. Don't
Yeah, but the thing is,
compare
I
Brennan
know
Johnson
what
to
you mean,
Emerson.
but it's no good to poo on our players and make them feel nervous. We've
That's
got
so
to
true.
encourage
Oh my
them.
God, we've done that forever. Remember
We've got to encourage our
remember
players.
poor Musa Sissoko. All Musa Sissoko did was get offered a fucking contract, and then we were like, fuck that guy. I can't believe we paid 30 million for him. As if it was our own money that we spent, as if he had any. Players don't control what their transfer fees are, and it's not their fault. And
Colin, that
Sissoko,
season we made the Champions League final and we played at Wembley. Right?
because
When
of
we
him,
played at
Sissoko.
Wembley, a lot of our
Sissoko-
fans liked him. A
Yeah.
lot of they warmed
did.
to him.
He overcame the adversity, but not
Yeah.
everyone. You know what I mean?
And now we remember the Champions League final because of Sissoko handball.
Yeah, do you know what? He was so unlucky. It had to be him, didn't it? It had to be him.
I loved him.
Mane
He was
knew
a
what
hard
he
worker.
was doing there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
No, I think
More of
that's
an
just-
athlete than a footballer.
I think that
he's
Sissoko
much
handball.
more of an athlete.
Sissoko could play any sport, I think, and be pro at it.
Yeah, he's an athletic man, right? So he can get up and down the pitch, and like he worked hard for the team. But you know, technically, it wasn't there for him. But
Yeah.
Jump on, Ash.
I say
Yeah.
Ash. We've got
Come on,
Ash in the
Ash.
building. Everybody, Ash P, our very own Talking Ball's very own Ash in the building, saying big up everyone. Beth teeth brushing
If
back.
Ash, I think joins, we'll be doing one show. I think with like audience from Australia. Then you have like someone from Malaysia, someone from India, and then all the way from Europe, and then America. We are like
Yeah,
covering all time zones here.
it's an international channel.
David Shear, jump on, man.
Yeah,
Jump
David.
Yeah,
on.
David Shearer, jump on.
If you need Ellie, if you could send him the link, if you want to. If he doesn't have it, he should. You guys, I'm also gonna pull up a keeper West Ham out of the vault for us to play, an old one. I'm gonna find.
Can I ask a question real quick? Is Dele Ali still an Everton player?
Yeah, he is.
Yes,
He is, right? What are
Yeah,
you guys'
he is.
thoughts about him being at the lane a lot?
I think it's cool. I'm okay with it.
No, I'm okay with it too. I'm just feeling like, would you feel kind of slapped in the face if you were an Everton fan, or like?
Oh, I think they.
Uh-oh.
Is Colin gone?
I was about to say, did I freeze or did we freeze? Okay. Ellie, what about? I mean, until we get Colin back, how would you feel? I mean, if let's just say one of our players did that, how would you feel?
What, if Dele Alli rejoined us?
No. Like, let's just say, Elias, who can we use as an example? Like
let's say if Kulusevski and Bentancur are spotted at like Juve and hanging out with them, that kind of
yeah. Let's just say Kulusevski or let's say Bentancur had this crazy shit happen to him, and then he's always at Juve games.
I think I wouldn't mind it. Like, let's say we need to understand as well that as much as they are professionals, they're also humans. Like when they have friends like in their previous clubs as well. Because sports sometimes can be it's a lot about their life as well as much as their profession. You stay that many years with some of them. Some of you even stay with them or share like apartments with them and all that. So it's not easy, I guess, to like expect them to be like fully very professional and just be at Everton and not go to Tottenham. And you have like great friends, great team in the past at Tottenham. So from a Tottenham perspective, I wouldn't mind it actually, unless it's someone like, let's say, I see a player like Timo Werner going to Chelsea. Then a little bit.
It would be more like that, Elias, because Bentancur would go back to Italy, which is a whole different league as to where Everton and Tottenham are Premier League rivals.
Even I think if Timo were to go back to like Everton, Chelsea, I wouldn't mind it that much. But again, the problem is I don't think he'll do that because he knows that there's a rivalry there. And it's imagine like if Sol Campbell were to come and like have like a session at Tottenham Hotspur, which would never happen. He knows that now the fans don't appreciate him anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Nah,
I just seen the pictures of him at the lane on the weekend, and it seems to be like we're seeing him more and more, and I'm okay with it for sure. I just wanted to get just
I think Everton fans know that he's not really in it to win it over there. You know what I mean? And they're okay with it. I think they all want him gone. I'm pretty sure. So they're just like, all right, go back to Spurs. Why don't you? You know.
He got a lot of
day, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Chris Collin posted a picture with him.
Yeah.
He's got such good friends at Spurs as well. He was good friends with Sonny. He was good friends with Dyer. There we are. Chris Cowley.
Chris Collin seems
quite
to
prim, isn't he?
Everyone.
Jose appeared on Chris Callen's show with his predictions the other day. The link is in the community section of this channel. Yes, sir. I'll send you the link directly. Check it out.
Check it out. I used to watch Chris Callen when he had like maybe 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
He's
back in the
massive
day.
now.
You were one of the OGs. Well, as OGs, let me find a better one. I'm trying to find a really good keeper West Ham. Did I just hear a thump? Oh my God, I did. Guys, it's David.
Cobber.
What is up, David? This is the first time I've shared a screen with you, my friend. How are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm great. A little bit warm today. At least the internet's working.
Big up, Cobber. Huge up to you, my homie.
Yeah, big up.
I like the kangaroo.
Exactly.
Make you feel at home.
Hold on, I got some music. I got some music we can put on.
Well, you're gonna put time the kangaroo down, sport. Time the kangaroo down.
It's a little didgeridoo. But David. So we're talking about Sonny, and I wanted to get your opinion on Sonny. How long would you keep Sonny around?
As long as he wants. He's done so much for the club.
Yes. My internet's having problems, so I got to turn off my camera occasionally. But I'm still here, I promise. But yeah, very good to see you. It's like
it is actually it's very nice to see you, Cobber.
Yep.
Yeah, same, Leo. I love the shout out, mate. And Ali, thanks for the kind words this morning. And g'day, Elias, Cobber.
Hey, very good to have you here, and it's nice to hear Cobber said with Australian accent with the proper way. Because when we say Cobber, we sound silly, but when you say Cobber, you sound like.
G'day, Ash.
Awesome.
Mate, honestly, when I hear my voice on playback or something, it's like nails on a blackboard. Honest to God.
Yeah. Having you here is awesome.
Yeah,
we love it. We truly do.
And I'll explain all the member things. You guys work so hard. Things are tough. I've received a lot of help. So I like to pay it forward a bit.
that's awesome.
Where I can.
So generous.
You are. Very much so, yes. We appreciate you greatly. You contribute a lot to all of the channels monetarily. We appreciate you big time.
Yeah, Yeah.
Big up.
Anyway, I'm getting a bit bored now.
Hey, I was gonna say we got everybody here is so happy to see you. Even Donna Cullen, the
Yeah.
resident Donna Cullen, is excited.
Oh, Donna.
Yeah, Donna says she finally sees you, and then look at I like this one. I like this one.
You better
Oh,
be careful. You better be careful, Covers. She's gonna be after you,
Donna,
bro.
I don't know where your taste buds, hun, to be quite honest. But I'll keep it going. I don't want to demonetize.
Right. Hey,
No.
a compliment's a compliment, right? You got to take them. You got to
Thank
take
you,
it.
Don.
Yeah. But yeah. So you take Richarlison. Do you think that we're being harsh on Brennan Johnson? Do you think? But also, am I crazy in thinking that the club bought him to be Sonny's replacement? I really do.
No, that's a little too far, Colin.
Maybe. But I'd like to hear David. David, what do you think? Do you think that the club, when they bought him, imagined that he would one day take over the mantle for Sonny?
No, I just think they bought him because they needed options. They bought him 2 days before our first game, and then so he had limited preparation. I mean, no pre-season to speak of, and then he had the hammy. So
Yeah.
I think he's done very well.
I think you guys, and correct me if I'm wrong, if a club looks for a replacement, that's the wrong type of mind state. I think you would want to not replace, but upgrade. A replacement obviously is something that you have had, and it may or may not have worked out, but you want to better. So I don't think anybody we bring in is anybody's replacement. If anything, it's just there to help whoever we have now. Possibly is the missing piece that we need, and it could be a Brandon Johnson. I mean, that's probably an exaggerated shout, but who's to say the next winger we bring in is not the key player that we've been missing?
When Sonny came in, he looked underweight. He looked lightweight. He didn't look strong enough for
We
the
wanted
league.
to sell him right away.
He wanted to leave.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, I guess, with Brennan Johnson is maybe the club didn't see him as a replacement for Sonny, but I do, I guess, and I think that he'll be able to. I think he'll be able to.
He's very similar to Sonny. That he's fast. He's not the most technical player.
Right.
He'll get there. Sonny's technicality has improved throughout the years. So he will get there. He's only 22, remember. He's only young.
One more stats for you guys, actually. He has more goal contributions than Leandro Trossard.
Boom. See? Exactly.
He's got more Premier League goals this season than Thierry Henry does.
Yeah.
Big Dad Gooners.
Yeah. You can't argue that one. You can't argue that one. Swim Master, though, saying Son's still got years ahead of him and is unreplaceable, like Kane.
I agree.
Yeah.
Ellie, how old was Teddy Sheringham when he finally hung up the boots after coming back after Man U?
I think he was 42.
Well, there you go.
There you go. That's yeah,
and
for
he
sure.
didn't have any pace, whereas Sonny's got pace. You know? And he looks after himself.
Wayne Bonner puts up a good comment here. Alfie Devine.
I believe that too, Cobber.
Yeah, I don't know shit about Alfie Devine, and I'll be honest with you guys, and I'll tell you that I need to watch some stuff on the kid. And I call him a kid, but to me, I thought he was more of an attacking midfielder. Can he play as a winger?
No, he's an attacking midfielder.
Okay, but he
passing range seems
he can play as a winger, but he's more attacking midfielder. He's similar to James Maddison. He's very technically gifted.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
very technically gifted, and he can score a goal as well. Got a fantastic pass on him. Yeah.
Hell
very
yeah.
intelligent footballer.
Hopefully we see
Can I
more.
just do a shout out to my mate Talking Beer? He's been a good man and good mate of mine on Messenger and that. He's a good fella.
Oh, he's a lovely bloke, isn't he?
He said he loved you, and then he said he didn't mean to say he loves you, but he does love you. And then
That's all right,
It's
mate.
all right.
Man love.
It's all right, man.
Yeah.
love.
I'm safe doing that while I'm down under, and you're over there.
yeah, you got to take care. You got to take care of everything over there while
Oh.
Tom is not there. Are you keeping the whole of Australia in check? And
No, I love the fact that, see, a lot of people don't understand our Socceroos and that they mean the world to us, and they're very underrated. The way we compete at World Cups and make the qualifying, I mean, soccer's our fourth biggest sport here. Aussie
love
rules is
soccer.
huge, and that's why I talk about ACLs and that. My God, the field is 180 metres long by about 120 wide, with 36 players on it. So we really understand hamstrings and ACLs and that. And Ben Kerr needs time to get back fit, and we won't see the best of Benny until next year.
Oh yeah,
I
we thought he did that thing I was talking about where he came back and was too good for one game, and so everybody thought that was his level. And now that he's playing at his actual level, everyone's going Bentoncourt shit. But when in reality, he's just coming back from injury. Give the guy a break.
I think.
People are wild. People get awfully worked up over things they don't need to get worked up.
And Cooley's kept us together. Him and Richie.
Yeah.
They've been everyone's whipping boys on, not on this channel or the channels that I love, but on other channels.
I was going to ask for opinions on Kulu today, so I'm glad that you said that. I think Kulu's great. Maybe that's why
I
you hang
reckon
out here so
Kulu
much.
had an attitude readjustment at half time, and look at how he come out and played. That
You know what I really like about Kulusevski is he's not the quickest player by all means, but in terms of using this and using these and playing with this, he's a cut above the rest of them on our team.
You're gonna people talk about this comparison, but he's got a Kane-ness about the way he drops his shoulder and can squeeze past people. And he's also got a Dembele-ness about the way that he can use his body.
He uses his body. Yeah, he uses his body very, very wise.
He's a lot bigger than what people think too.
Yeah.
He's about 6'3".
Is he really? See, I wouldn't have thought that. I thought he was like 5'10", like me.
No, he's big, probably 6'2", 6'3".
Whoa, Talking Beer asked where the link is. It's in the members section, sir. You can grab it there, but I'll send it to you, you cobber.
Yo, Colin, what part of India are you in, my homie?
I'm in Evansville. It's south. I'm like right on the border of Kentucky.
Colin, I already sent him the link, by the way.
Parker just moved out there to Indiana, to Indianapolis, actually.
Oh, nice. That's like 2 hours away, dude.
Yeah.
I can go visit him. That sounds nice. I'll have to.
Yeah, he just moved out there like a month ago.
Why?
Less than a month
I
ago.
hate to ask this, but why? It's not a good place.
His family's from out there. He was out here in Denver by himself.
Bummer.
Yeah, and so
sometimes you're born in a shit place. Yeah, I get that though for sure. My buddy actually from Denver. Well, he's a transplant too, but he just came home for a while and now he's back out in Denver. But he needed to come back and recharge his batteries with the family. Yeah, dude. I think you've met him.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh.
He goes to the Colorado Spurs. He goes to Colorado Spurs stuff, and I introduced you to him one time.
On your stream on the Hoodlums, bro. Yeah. It's been a while.
It has been a while. Hotspur Hoodlums, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It sure has been a while. So looks like we might get Nick in. I don't think you've ever met Talking Beer in real life, Leo.
No, I seen him once when he was on your show, but I was.
Ash is in the metro heading to work. I guess we'll forgive her. Yeah. Speaking of Nick, say his name and he will arrive. Nick, what's up, buddy?
Dude, it's been an overnight, man.
Hi, Coba.
Hey, David, how are you, bud? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, good, thanks, Nick.
Dude, I'm sorry. Like I just got home. Both my boys finished practice. Just got home. It's been excuse the lighting. I'm about to head to the quote unquote studio that I've been building. So, and you, how is everybody? Good.
Big up, my
Yeah.
homie.
Do you know what I'm doing? I'm
Oh,
making
Leo's
jam
on,
and
man.
toast.
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. How you doing?
Está bien, man.
Guys, I just made jam on toast and I'm having an espresso coffee.
Nice.
Jam on toast?
Delicious.
Oh,
Yeah.
sign
need
me
more
Good on
up.
you,
espresso
Ellie.
coffee right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I am talking to you guys while working on my spreadsheets on the other screen.
Nice. Smart. Very
I
smart.
want your job, Elias.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty sick.
You, Copper,
Not
you can
everybody-
have mine. I sit in my truck a lot of times watching my homies on YouTube when I should be doing a lot of work.
What do you do for work, Leo?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I've been with the same company for going on 14 years. I do underground utilities. I do water lines, sewer lines, storm lines. Like I
Service
said,
crew, Cobber.
what's that?
Service crew.
Yep.
Yeah,
So I run
yep.
machines. I run people.
You run people?
Yeah, I mean, I have people that work.
Robots?
Yeah, I make sure they're updated and I make
You know
sure
what he
they're on
means.
point.
Come
Because
on.
if not, I whip
I
the
know.
shit out of them.
I'm being a dick.
But yeah, and so like look, thank God I have the chance at my job when I tell them, hey, the Spurs play later today. I'm taking off at lunch. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And they really don't say much because I bust my ass in the morning to get the time off. And so yeah, I'm able to sometimes, like
Nice.
I'm able to sit in my truck and comment when I can. But most of the times I listen, especially to your guys' stream, Colin. It's 9:00 my time. AM. So at that point,
You're one of the-
I'm able
you're
by
one of-
then to get the
What?
crew going in the right direction,
You
and I'm
peed
able
on
to
Bubba.
kind of progress enough to take a break and to be able to just watch them do what they're doing. Which like I was giving Ellie her flowers. I have to give flowers to the people right now. Again, is like it's like Cobber said, the YouTube community for everybody is something different to them, but it means something. At the end of the day, it means something. Whether it's something little or something big, you guys put smiles on my face and on everybody else's faces, and that's what it's about. So yeah, man. I didn't mean to go sideways like that, but that's what I do at work, man. When I'm stressed out, I'll see who's streaming. I kind of got the schedules down right, and it helps because Tottenham is one thing for me that has kind of led me away from being. It's helped me to be the type of person that I am now, right? And so that's why I'm so passionate about my club and why I love to just show everybody like my passion and to show people the passion of the people here, right? Because it goes a long way. Sometimes you're having a bad day and you can hear about whatever's going on in the Spurs sphere, like the homie Hippie says, and it takes your mind somewhere else. Like the homie just got home from doing everything that he's been doing all day, and what does he do? He hops on here to fill the void.
Yeah, Leo. So
Try.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Nah. That's all I got.
Oh, so yeah, Leo, man. Like it's the
Nick,
same for me, my
you
friend.
go.
It's the same for me, my friend. Like, I struggle with addiction, and Brian Daigle, a fellow Tottenham fan, also has struggled with addiction.
How come so many? Me too. Openly, I'll tell the world too. But how come so many of us? That's strange. But yeah,
it's all over, Colin. It's all over, homie.
Yeah,
it's just until you come to terms with yourself and with who you are, you won't be able to talk about it. Right. And until you're able to do so, I don't think you're able to truly. If you can't help yourself and love yourself and believe in yourself, you're not cut out to be helping or serving anybody else, man.
For sure.
Yeah, dude. 100%. Absolutely.
You know what? It doesn't even have to be drugs or alcohol because my husband, he's very. I'll say it on there, like he had a really bad gambling addiction, and he still hasn't conquered it. You know,
Yes,
but
ma'am. Absolutely.
yeah, we've lost 2 houses over it. But you know what? I love my husband, and I help him as much as I can, and he has to help himself, right? Because every time you've got an addiction, you can fall off that wagon, whatever it is, but then you get back on the horse and you try again. And he struggled, but he's getting there. I can see a lot of change in him this year. So
That makes me
hats
so
off to
happy.
my husband for fighting it, because it's very hard.
Ellie, I
Hell
want to
yeah.
give you a hug so bad. Like,
I
I
know.
just please, like, just,
Yeah.
just let
And
me give
big
you a
up
hug.
Leo too.
I don't really normally say it online, but
Big up for
you know,
supporting him through it too, because a lot of people
I
wouldn't,
know.
Absolutely.
and he needs you, and so thank you for being there for him.
Yeah.
No, that's why she's the
You guys
queen.
as well, you've
Yeah.
been through it, so you know what addiction can do to you.
Oh yeah.
Whatever
Ellie,
it
Ellie, that's why you're
Yeah.
the queen, my friend. Like this is why we love you, because that's amazing. What you've done, that's amazing. You know, and my wife's the same way.
You have to be strong.
My wife's the
Yes,
same.
ma'am.
My wife's the same way too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
oh my gosh, all my favorite
Thank you,
people
Ellie.
on the same
Tearing
stream.
up here,
I
lady.
know. This is crazy.
I'm
This all.
Excuse
We
me,
all got
I'm
serious.
excited.
Yeah, sorry about that, Hobie. But
No, I'm excited. Elias, freaking
Thank
Leo,
you for sharing,
like all
Ellie.
y'all, David, like
This is a
all
good-
y'all. I'm
This
excited.
is a good
Sorry.
group. It's a good group.
Yeah, man.
No, absolutely.
I got a big ass smile.
So-
I'm sorry.
So
at this.
people are probably wondering why I have so much
Leo.
time to watch so many channels and that. Well, I was invalided out of my job.
Okay. Yeah.
2013, I've had major back surgeries and stuff. So
Okay. Shoot, man. But are
Yeah.
you doing better? Are you getting better? Did it help?
no, I could be, if I don't look after myself, I could be in a wheelchair. 65.
Christ, man.
I've had 3 vertebrae fused, and
Damn, son.
Wow.
really
Cobra, if it ever gets to that point,
still does to this day. That's why I stay happy and try to help other people. So,
Cobra,
Yeah.
if it ever gets to that point, man, you let me know. I'll go over there.
yeah,
I'll push
I'm
you
a
around
lot
on
better
the
than
wheelchair,
what I
brother.
was, Leo. I am a survivor, and I'll talk about that because that's a shocking place to be.
Well done.
I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys this. David is one of the strongest people I've ever been around, like, or been able to talk to. That man is,
Yeah, Nick.
dude, you're so strong. Like, I'm so proud of you for what you've accomplished, man. Like, just how how you have, like, for real, like, big knuckles, man. Like,
Big up. Big up.
I love you, dude.
Yeah, big up.
I try to put a positive spin on it. If I didn't quit my work, I don't think I'd be here now because it was all work and no play, and a lot of drinking.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Being an
Same
underground miner for 20 years, and ex-Navy before that. So I look back and I go, how the hell did I go underground? What were
I'm
you
glad-
thinking?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
2 failed engagements and everything. So
Look at this. Look at this. Stay Humble said that he's a survivor from Levy's bad ownership, but God bless anyone that has been through real shit. Stay Humble. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here.
stay humble. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, we got real there for a second, and I liked it.
Yeah.
And I
Anyway.
think we should do a whole show though, talking like that. I'm actually kind of planning one. We're talking about like just mental health in general, and like I don't feel like mental health is a subject that's talked about enough, and I would love to do that with you guys. So let's talk about that.
Yeah,
sometime.
man.
But back
Actually, the place where I work, where we've got like a mental health talk today, I think in like 2 hours or so.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, hope it goes well. We've been in Spurs therapy. I called it. But I'm changing it back to soccer talk because we've got David DeCobber in here, and it's soccer. God damn it, it's soccer.
Is that what they call it in
Got to get
Australia?
aggro.
Right, exactly. You don't want to piss him off.
His aggressiveness so much, I think it's detrimental to his sport. That's what he is. We've got the replacements now with Dragerson. He is what he is, you know, and I think, yeah, I reckon we'll get better in the air, in the set pieces and that if he's aggro.
Can I pose a question to the homies? I want to see what you guys think about Dragushin. Is he the? Do you guys see him? I guess a two-part question. A, do you see him taking a starting spot? And two, if you do, who is it going to be?
Romero. I hate to say it, but I think he will take a starting spot over Romero.
Yeah, Romero.
Go. I'm not. I guess I'm in charge technically. I don't like being in charge.
Damn it, Call, be in charge, man.
Ellie, you're first. Ladies first.
Yes, absolutely.
I can't see him taking Romero's spot, to tell you the truth, because Romero is Romero. We need him in the team. He's the best presser. He brings the ball out very well. He can pick out a pass. He scored 3 goals for us this season.
Hey, I have to use the restroom real quick. Ellie's in charge while I'm gone.
Yeah, no, I just love Romero. I think he's a fabulous defender. Very, very underrated by the fans outside of our fan group. But there's even fans that don't rate him in the Spurs.
Yeah,
because of his.
No, don't get me wrong. I actually rate him.
I just think he's not going to be the one who's. If he's going to be the one that he replaces, is because Romero's going to leave. That's all I can.
No, okay. I actually rate him. The reason why I say that it will be Romero, because I feel that VDV is currently like more essential in Ant's system due to his speed and like making his track back runs. So if let's say somebody who can actually come over Romero, the only reason why I can see him taking over that spot is because there are times when Romero like sort of like gets injured, or sometimes he like picks up like the guards and all that. I think those are the times if Dragusin can really perform well, and we see him performing consistently well, those are the chances where he can take over Romero. It's not that I want Romero to be dropped or anything. I rate Romero, by the way. Is the only reason I say Dragusin going in there is because I don't see VDV being dropped, because he's essential in the system right now.
Leo, what do you think, bud?
Is Colin back? Well, and then so one thing I also wanted to ask you guys and get your opinion on was, there's been a couple of times through some games where we go 3 at the back, and it's Dragushin, Van der Ven, and Romero. Is that something that kind of entertains you guys, or is that? I mean,
I do not
could you see that happen, like a 3 at the back, maybe in an end system, or not at all.
Bubba, I hate 3 at the back. I just.
But he's done it. Nick, he's done it a few times.
I know, man, but I have flashbacks of fucking Conte and Mourinho. Excuse my language, but like okay. So what we have right now with those 4 at the back is something special in 2 years. All right. And stick with me. 2 years, all right. The youth and by the time those guys have, and I'm talking Poro, and Udogie and VDV. By the time those guys have elevated their game 2 years, Romero will be, if this is all assuming this whole back line stays together, Romero will be the elder statesman that can, crack some freaking heads. And everybody's like wanting this captain that will just be, the Roy Keane that can crack some freaking heads and whatnot.
Like Leslie King.
Yeah.
But yeah, he could potentially be that. But Ledley, he only had one knee. Romero Romero stays freaking healthy, y'all. That's the thing. Like, I love me some Romero, and me and Jacob, we have little bond on that thing. Like I
Yeah.
fucking love Romero. Excuse my language. Can I cuss right now? I'm so
Hey,
sorry.
you can say it, whatever. You're good. Ellie's
Sorry,
heard
brother.
them
I'm
all.
sorry.
Ellie's
Ellie's
heard- Ellie's heard-
I reckon.
Ellie's
It's
heard them
Mardi
all.
Gras, mother. Like, come on. Like,
Oh,
sorry, I
Show
got a
us your
cigar
belly
going
button.
in here. Like, I feel like I'm trying to be good, y'all. Like, I've quit so many other things, and like, it's Mardi Gras, y'all. So I'm like, whatever. And I just got back from, oh my god, from a
You're in Arkansas, right, homie?
Yes, I'm in Arkansas, and I just got back from my 9-year-old, my U10. Yeah, I'm in Arkansas. No, I just got back from a freaking scrimmage where, so my son, my oldest son, was scrimmaging against so 3v3. There's a 3v3 tournament. And it's been a day, y'all. I'm just saying, like, it's been a freaking day. Can I say big up to everybody on the channel? I love Leo.
Big up.
Yeah, Bubba. Love me some call. David.
Exactly. Yeah, baby.
Ellie.
you're all good.
I'm
Nick.
telling you, like, all y'all, I love you.
Yeah,
Elias.
big up, homie.
I'm sorry, brother. I miss you.
You got my
And-
friend.
Yeah, everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
you
big
all.
up.
Stay humble. You too, brother.
So Master's
Sorry.
saying he can only see him as a sub the rest of the season. Oh, he's talking about Dragusin then, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
I think so too.
Actually,
He's got big competition to try and break into the team to be a
And that's
be a
brilliant.
starter. He's gonna have to dethrone either Van de Ven or Romero.
Yeah.
tough,
Stay,
right? But
stay,
that's
stay
what you want.
humble. Sambo has a message for Nick here. He says, "Have kids." They said it will be fun. They said.
he has kids.
I have kids.
No, but
and it is fun, dude. I'm telling you, it's fun.
Hey, I have a question for you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Is there a Spurs supporters club where you're at?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And unfortunately, I am not part of it, but I just recently I found out that 3 or 4 of my Spurs supporter friends. What?
Oh, my buddy Sean, my in real life friend Sean.
La Familia.
Yes, big up Sean. Sean is
What's up, Sean?
Sean is the man.
What's up, Sean?
The man, the myth, the
I just-
legend. Just getting into football and soccer, and I'm teaching him all about it.
Well, he's at the right place.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. If you are converting from soccer to football, this is the channel. That's the best way I can describe it. Like,
Well, I had this soccer versus football. Who knows?
It's football. Like,
What is that?
Same thing.
Can I just say this about the whole soccer football thing?
Yeah.
Why is Australia's national team called the Socceroos?
Right.
See, we have Aussie rules football here. Soccer down under is all, and that's probably why we've never won a World Cup either. I think I answered my own question I'm talking about, Ellie. You're going to shoot me.
You're giving us some really great players in England. Like I love.
Oh, Timmy Kyle.
Cahill, yeah.
That
Wait,
volley in the World Cup.
oh,
Oh,
the way
God.
you said Cahill was beautiful. We say it again. Timmy what?
Timmy Cahill.
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 The way you said your accent's a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it.
No, David's
Kewell
accent is
was
amazing.
With, Ange Postecoglou up at Celtic, wasn't he? He called for him. So
He did, but Harry Kewell went there.
yeah. he
Now,
went to
there's a
Celtic with Ange
backstory there,
Postecoglou.
Ellie.
Yeah.
When Ange went to Melbourne Victory, he cut Harry Kewell from the team.
he cut him.
Stay humble.
He
Says
cut him
Australia are
from the
just
team.
confused in general.
Yeah, you go. And,
Melbourne Victory's the A-League.
yeah.
So, and then for him to call on Harry Kewell to come to Celtic was awesome. He's always had his
It is a big
ex-players in mind. Hence, Miller, Jadon. I mean, if you wanted someone scoring a penalty to save your life, that is Milo.
Well,
Right
that's why
there.
we were all so surprised that we didn't bring in Jota, since he was so. You know what I mean?
I
Josh-
think it might have been with the Saudi Arabia thing.
Yeah.
I wanted Hetate.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Dude,
Supposedly he's got some kind of a deal with Celtic
Yeah.
that he won't take their players till next year. But if that's the case, maybe we're about to raid Celtic. Do they have players like this season that have impressed any of you guys? I don't watch much football other than Spurs.
not Celtic this season.
Not
But
Celtic.
can I just go back to Ramiro? Sorry to.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah, go for it.
One of the reasons why I love Romero, his aggressiveness and he's great on the ball, and that is his loyalty. He was out the door until Ange come along.
Yeah.
That's fact.
He was
That's
going to
fact.
leave. He was that disgusted with Conte and the goings on at the club. He was out the door until Ange come along. Ange does make players better, and they
He
see
was
that.
as disgusted with Conte as I am. I'm sorry, David. Excuse me.
You're right, but he doesn't throw him under the bus.
Yep.
You know, he doesn't. He's a private man, Ange, and sometimes when he don't, I haven't heard a show.
No, David, you're beautiful, bud.
You are beautiful, man. You are beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going to kill you, Cole, for that.
No, come on. Let's go. Hey,
Don't do it. I don't want any
buy the
smoke.
plane ticket. Let's go, Bubba.
I'm
love you,
sorry.
man. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
It's all good, Cole. You're a
Don't
good man.
apologize, man.
Anyway, I just think Romero is here for a long haul, and he wants to be, and they all want to be part of it. Ange doesn't say anything; he just says what he says.
Stay Humble said he loves Cahill's boxing celebration.
Yes, stay humble. It was awesome, and I tell you what, he's 6 foot. I would. At all. Oh, Timmy, he looks as if he's got great timing.
Yeah, I wouldn't. He does. I don't want any smoke. I don't want any from him.
He was
Yo,
so
my
good.
homies, I gotta jump off.
Oh,
Yeah,
Leo,
it's been great. It's been
floor's
great,
yours,
man.
bro.
What was that?
Yeah, floor is
Floor's
yours.
yours,
What do you got to say, my man?
Hey, so pause. So this is exactly what I think. Conte is a dying breed who can't win anything without a pretty penny.
I don't think he's winning in his next job either.
No, just dude.
I think he's done.
Conte has this style of football that is like U8s, U10s. Like I want to beat this other team that has, 2 players, but I got 3 players that are better. Like that's his brand of football, and it's fucking boring. And like at least Mourinho improved players. Conte didn't improve.
Son and Kane are fun to watch.
No, I think you're being a little harsh there, Nick, because there were some players who really improved under him. Like if you look at Hakimi, he improved under him. Then if you look at like,
Hakimi.
Yeah, Hakimi. He really improved under him. Then there was the other one, Dumfries. He was a good one. Brozovic. Those guys like really try. Bastoni was one player. He really improved under him. But the problem I think with the Conte ball is like what you can say is that it does rely on like very specific style of players. And if you give him that style, then yes, it does thrive. But if you don't, then you don't know where you're heading. Like with that bunch of guys that he had at Inter, I think he really did well. And I don't think that many of them were like really expensive signings. They were like decent amount of players which you can actually find in an Italian football. But I wouldn't say that you can find that sort of set of players just anywhere. Like it worked for him. Same for Chelsea as well. Like the system just worked for him. The problem that I had with Conte was like why I didn't blame him much was that Levy knew that he's getting actually Conte to come into our club. Then he has to realize that he has to buy him the right set of players as well. That's what he didn't do. That's
weird
what,
too, because
that's why
Paratici was here, so that Paratici had to have known what the type they'd worked together previously.
Yeah.
The fact that Paratici had so many good signings for us, honestly, I hate to say it, Paratici though has been a win. More of his signings have come off than not. So why couldn't he get Conte the players he needed though? You know,
It was
that's
the
weird.
wrong fit, really,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Because he wasn't going to get all the money that he needed to build the team that he wanted to. Because we've, like David said very, very eloquently, and talking beer, Conte needs a big budget, right? Big budget players to succeed. He can't do like what Jose done. Jose needs money, but he's also a very, very good manager. He's good with his players. Right?
Yeah.
And if he doesn't like you, you're out the door.
You're fucked.
Right?
Yeah.
But
Pardon my language.
when
Yes.
Conte, Mourinho,
Believe me,
likes
so are
you,
the players under
you're
Ange
part
too.
of his group.
Yeah, same
He-
with the range. Yeah.
One thing I will say,
You take my man Højbjerg, right? He had the
Yeah.
best season under Jose.
Yeah.
Oh,
And even Conte was loyal to him. He played him every single game.
Well,
Right.
Benny and Højbjerg, they were the midfield, weren't they? I mean,
There was a
Højbjerg
two-man
scored
midfield.
what, 5 goals and
Two-
5 assists.
Yeah, two-man midfield, right? And they had to do the work of 4 players.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had to double
Yeah.
up because
Yeah.
they didn't get now when we got the inverted wing backs and they could drop into
The
midfield,
support.
we've got 5 in midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all bombing forward. It's more exciting to watch because Ange, he knows
And then we had
football.
he does,
He knows
and we have
football better
the
than those two. I think Ange knows football better than those two managers.
his dad taught him
More
football too,
modern.
which I love that. I love that he's
His
working off.
dad ticked him off when he won the Asian Cup, Cole.
What
He said,
happened?
why didn't you? He said, you got your subs wrong.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! No
Even though
way.
he won it against Sonny. Now that's his old man, and that's why he's in football. He must have been a good man, his father.
Yeah, I
The
can't
one thing I will
imagine.
say,
Wow.
the one thing I will say about both Jose Mourinho and Antonio Conte is I'm grateful for them coming to our club, and I'm grateful
Oh,
for the way
yeah.
things ended, because we wouldn't
Yeah.
be in the position we are today had it not been for everything that's kind of trickled downhill, right? And when you reach rock
It was all
bottom,
shit,
there's
but
only
like-
one place which is up you go from, and Angie's the guy that's going to lead us there, my homies.
Yeah, that's a
but-
really good. That's a really good way to end
He
things
said
off.
4
You said you-
windows.
I feel like we've been keeping you longer than you wanted.
No, you're
And he
good,
meant
homie.
summer windows, not 4 windows, meaning summer, winter, summer, winter. He said 4 summer windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's good
there
for the
are
long
going to
run.
be
I
a
think
lot
so.
of.
He did that thing that I
Fair
said
enough.
some players do, where they start off too strong and then anything
Yeah.
less than perfect is shit. Where you know what I mean? He started off so good that now, even though he's still doing a good job, he's not, lossless. And so people are like, oh, well, now he's shit.
Our roster is the best that Ange has ever played with. You know, we're very hard on our players. They just weren't playing his system. He's done
Talking-
such a remarkable job in 7 months.
Now
Along
that
with
I
the
see
players and the
Talking
other
Bears picture, sorry to put you on blast. I'm gonna accept your friend request on Facebook. I'm like, who is this person that I don't know? But now I know it's you, my homie. I will accept that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
but-
about that.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. It's all good.
But
You thought
my
you
homies,
hated him.
I
He
do
was
gotta
like,
take
does
off.
Leo hate me?
It's
Who
been
the
a
fuck
pleasure.
is this guy?
It's been a pleasure streaming with you guys.
Absolutely. I gotta go myself in
Oh,
12
Leo.
minutes. I gotta take my wife out in actually 11 minutes now. So Leo, so we're
Big up, my
we're done.
homies. Like this stream. Consider going over to Mile High Hotspur. It's different
Yes.
content. It's not
I'll put
necessarily your podcast.
the link up for sure, dude. I got
Thank
you.
you. It's not your podcast channel. We do some. I just like to show you guys the vibes here in Denver because we're just one of many supporters clubs, and you guys get to see
Here's
what
Leo.
happens on this side of town with me and my homies.
There it is.
But yeah, big ups to you guys. I appreciate each and every single.
I
one of
love
you
the
guys.
video you sent me, Leo.
Yeah, big up. Shout out to the Cobra. Yeah. Yep.
It
Of
was
course.
unreal.
There's more
Yeah,
shout
I'll
outs to
have to
come.
get with you. I need a scarf, Leo. We'll have to talk. How you can send me one.
Oh yeah.
I'll PayPal you.
No,
the
me
money,
too.
then-
I got.
then
I
I
love
look.
your
Look at all this space.
I'm
got
lucky
all
enough to
kinds
have
of
people
space,
send
man.
these to me, you guys. People send these to me. They
Yeah.
see my
Oh,
scars
fair
and
enough.
they get in contact and they send them to me.
That's
Fair
wonderful.
enough.
You're
brother.
America's
Really
answer
nice.
to Chang.
You
What was
can't
that?
beat it.
You're America's answer to Chang.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
he
Shane.
he beats me by far.
You've
But
got
look,
He's
big
unreal,
up to you
that
guys.
guy.
I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Big up,
Stay
Leo.
back,
Thanks, my
Leo,
man.
brother.
Bye,
Thanks,
Leo.
buddy.
Later.
Leo.
Say
Bye,
hi.
homies.
Big up, man. Big up.
Big up
Stay
Leo.
up. Stay up, brother. And guys, and with that,
Now
in
we're
10
on
minutes,
time.
in 10 minutes, I'll have to leave myself. So I
10
think we should
minutes.
start saying byes. Yeah, I'm taking my wife out. We're going to the arcade.
Nice.
Oh, to the arcade.
It's a bar. It's a bar and an arcade. It's a barcade.
Oh, Barcade. Yeah. Dude, there's one in Kansas City that is fucking legit. It's called
Dude.
Up, Down. It's like, what is it? Damn it, what's it called? It's like Up Down. It's called Up Down, as in like
Yeah,
you
like
know.
a cheat code. Like
cheat code. Yeah, and
I got
there are 3 levels, and they have
Whoa.
every arcade game that you could want, and they have pizza by the slice and a full bar.
Oh
That's
my god,
sick.
that
The pizza
sounds
bun
like
slice is awesome.
we've got a place in England in Canary Wharf called Fun and Games,
Huh?
and it's
It
got
does?
every. It's fantastic. You play against each other. I like the one where you bash the heads because I always think I'm bashing Arteta's head.
There you go. There you go. Yes.
Sorry,
yes.
Arteta, but you have to get it because you're a gooner.
No, he's a
You don't have to.
he's a
apologize.
Lego.
I'm not really sorry.
Yeah.
He's just a Lego figure. It's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can bash those on the head. It doesn't hurt anything. It's fine.
Yeah, but Stay Humble says he loves fun and games. Hey, sorry, what was that? What'd you say, Copper?
To all you guys, thank you so much for all your hard work on every channel. Everyone go over to LTEL too. LTEL Cockerel.
Yeah,
He's struggling for subs and he needs subs.
Yes,
So,
he's been working really hard to help out me and this channel, and
yeah, he
he's
does a lot of
taking
work
on-
behind the scenes, doesn't he, Cole?
He does. He
On
really
the
does.
promo I sent out, Colin, I put LTEL's
Hell
Jose's
yeah.
link as well.
With
I said
with
it's
our
a
gang,
George
we've
dream.
got with Ellie's game on the promos and getting the word out to everybody and her
Yeah.
knowledge of the game and the women's
Because
game.
this is where you
And then
started, wasn't
LTEL's
it, El? Did you
Sorry?
start here on Talking Ball, or was it Tottenham
No,
Hotspur?
do you know where I started? I started on the Irish Hotspur with Dave Harris.
Yeah.
I
Those
love
were the days.
Dave and Jack.
I remember that. Yep.
Yeah.
That's when I met Ellie also. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
loved him because I saw him on We Are Tottenham TV, and I
Sorry,
thought he was
Colin.
so funny.
Oh no, you're okay. You're
Such
okay.
a lovely lad.
Yeah.
They're both lovely lads, but I've got a soft spot for David because we go back a long way. And when he came
Dave
over to
loves aggro like me.
the West Ham game with Jack as well, it was so emotional, and we won
Oh,
that
yeah.
game 3-1, so it was really good.
I bet that was
Yeah.
awesome. I wish I could
He's
have been
coming
there.
over for the North London derby.
Oh shit.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so I'm looking.
Oh, we'll
forward
have
to
to have a
that.
live
I met
stream
Dermot
there or
the other day as
something,
well.
Ellie, like you did the other day.
You
Because
had
I was
to.
on THFC till I die with Dermot, but now I'm with
Yeah.
Kate.
Yeah.
I love Kate. She's lovely. She's
Oh,
such
they're
a
awesome. These
Yeah.
are all
lovely
brilliant.
lady.
She's only saying that because
Behind the scenes as
because
well,
she
she's
knows
so
Kate's gonna
lovely.
throw her down the stairs if she doesn't say nice
Yeah.
stuff about her.
She'll
Oh,
throw me
no,
down
I-
the stairs if I don't say it.
Nobody can
Yeah,
throw the queen down the
so,
stairs.
no,
By the way.
Kate is,
Dude,
She's such a warm lady, and you know, she
Jimbo's
does-
my cover. Oh god,
Yeah.
they really do
they're
bounce
so
off one
funny
another so
together,
well.
you know.
Yeah,
When
they're
I'm
all.
on their
throwing
show,
out links.
they've got a
Little
show
me, I
going
just
out
pocket
tomorrow
rocket.
called Wedded Bliss. It's a very
Here's
good
the
show.
link.
Yeah,
here's the link to Kate and Ellie
Yay.
and
And also
little
me,
Maya,
she
the
goes between
pocket
the
rocket,
lines.
she
Very
cracks
good
me
show.
up. I
yes.
wouldn't want to miss this, Maya.
I wouldn't fight. No, I wouldn't fight Mia.
No way.
No,
She fights
Mia's a
fights
tough
dirty.
cookie, right?
She
But
fights
behind
dirty
the
for sure.
scenes, behind
She's
the
good.
scenes, she's such a lovely lady. She's very soft. You know, on screen,
Oh,
she
yeah.
has to be a little
Yes.
bit harder.
Well, you've got to be.
You've got to be, because otherwise,
Yeah.
you know, us women, right? We have to fight for everything we can fight for on YouTube. You know, so we're not always invited on shows. We're not overlooked, but it's like,
Ellie,
and
there are a
yes,
lot of wangers out there. I call
yeah,
wangers. That's my political correctness for the other W word. There are a lot of
yeah.
wangers out there.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
'cause
saying wangers now.
we know our,
Yeah.
Wangers all
myself,
of that,
Kate,
yeah.
and Mia. We know our ball. We know how to speak football.
And
So
Colin, another one is Knight.
What is it? Oh, okay, I got
Knight.
it. No, I got it now. Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
dinkum Knight, cover.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I won't forget that one.
I've
There you
always
go.
felt.
Hang
I've
on,
always
somebody's
felt
somebody's gonna make
football
a
lovely channel.
debut right now.
Whoa, there's the dog on the screen. Everybody hold up.
Sorry, Ellie.
No, I was
We got
just going to say big up Talk and Ball and Eltel Cockerell because
Oh,
Yeah.
it's always made me feel at home.
Yeah.
I feel like this is my home now.
It is.
And-
You're always welcome
Yeah.
here. Literally always. Every time we're doing a show.
There's no difference, Ellie, whether you're a male or a female on the show.
Yeah.
And that's what I like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Very,
I
very
love it. I
true.
love having my mom on the show. That's how my channel got started. Was me
Yeah.
and my
Yeah,
mom
take
doing
that to your
videos.
mum too,
I
Colin.
hope your mum makes a speech.
She's a lovely lady.
Because I know
Yeah.
she had the fall recently.
Yeah,
So, Julie,
yeah.
if you're listening, big
Yes,
up,
Mom.
Big up.
Julie.
Big
Get
up,
better
Julie.
soon.
Yeah, hopefully she's sleeping. Hopefully
Yeah.
medicine's kicked in and she's sleeping. But yep, big
Yeah.
up to Mom. But yeah, gang, I gotta run. So we gotta run through everybody. We gotta go through everybody so everyone has their minute to talk. Elias, go first. Promo anything you want. Your channel, Step Up Spurs, which I'll have the link for in just a second. And then yeah, tell us some things. Yeah, and go.
Yeah, so Step Up Spurs, I'm actually trying to get a bit more regular. Need to actually find somebody to actually stream with me. I'm actually thinking of Nick is on my hit list for some shows coming.
There you go. Boom.
So
See, I get people together. I'm like an executive producer. I'm not. I just get everybody together to do the work.
So I'm actually gonna get Nick to do one or two shows with me now. So it's just that like when you have to start back a channel, you need like one or two buddies to actually do shows with you. Yeah, so that's the main thing. So yeah, Ali, I want to do actually a ladies show with you as well sometime soon. The ladies football is back.
No
So
problem, man.
so yeah, I want to talk about Martha Thomas.
Elias, sorry, I've got my Spurs ladies everywhere we go on Twitter, or it's called X now, Twitter X. So you can always check that out to get content for the lady show, and obviously I'll come on and talk about the ladies.
Actually, I want to do
posting things there
ladies
anyway.
ladies games watch along. You know that actually ladies games you all can actually watch on the FA app for free. So
Yeah,
so
we're
I
through
actually
to the
wanna
quarterfinals of the FA Cup as well, Spurs ladies. So let's see how we go in that one. Hopefully, we can win a trophy this year. Shows
Stay
we know
humble.
how to do it.
yeah. I actually wanna do some shows because this season I'm enjoying it under Martha Thomas and that England, like that duo is doing
Yeah.
wonders.
Martha
And
Thomas
all-
is performing well. And then we've got
Yeah,
a
she's a
lovely
great
lady called Gracie Clinton, who we've got on loan from Manchester United, and she's tearing it up for the Spurs
Yep.
ladies.
Wasn't there an Aussie lady come onto the list too, Ellie?
We've got Charlie Grant. Charlie
Yeah,
Grant
she's good.
joined us, the Aussie lady. Fantastic.
Yeah.
A very, very attractive lady as well, I must say.
Oh,
Yeah.
a fit bird, as one might say.
You guys are married. I'm single. I can talk about ladies. Just kidding.
Exactly. I got to be careful.
Giving Alicia Lehman a run for her money. Just put it that way.
I'm single and I still scares the crap out of me.
So Ali, if you ever go to Brisbane Road, put a nice word in for me, please.
Yeah, I've went there last season. I've been going to matches
What?
this year. I've only made one match when we played Manchester City, but we lost it 2-0, unfortunately.
Yeah, actually, this season, if you guys
you guys,
we got drawn against them in the FA Cup.
I took all my time and I gotta go. I'm the worst. Okay, real quick, Nick, what do you got? What's your last words?
Come on, you freaking Spurs. Let's go.
Say what you really wanted to say. No, say what you really wanted to say. Say that word. Come on. Say fuck on TV.
Come on, you fucking Spurs.
Fucking Spurs. Gotta get real American with it. God dang it.
Yeah. With the R, man.
Yeah, Spurs. All right, Ellie, what about you? We're gonna let David the Cobra go last.
I'm just gonna go for Richie.
I love it. And David the Cobra making his very first appearance on the show. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna sound like a crow. Come on, you fucking Spurs.
You fucking Spurs. I love it, mate. All right,
I'm gonna everyone, and let's keep on promoting everyone's channel.
Absolutely, 100%. And I'll play us out with the James Madison song. Do what?
Thank God we networked. Go figure. I put it on my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, there you go, man. Here comes everyone's favorite.
Bless you.
My team has got James Madison. James Madison is what we need. Whoa, thank God we got James Madison. This kid plays ball like you would never believe. Whoa.